Moving by trike. Here we go. What is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Rich Abroad. I am your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
Chang, do your thing.
You like our new studio? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Rich Abroad. And today, of course, we're going to talk about, is living in the Philippines really any better than living in the US? But before we start with our topic for today, don't forget that this is a call-in live stream. Our call-in number is 415-490-8030. Call in and give us your take.
Call in, give us your take. We want to know what you think. Is living in the Philippines, do you think, even if you haven't been here, even if you haven't lived here, do you think living in the Philippines is actually really a better deal than living in the US?
Yes, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. And don't forget to subscribe.
Hit the button.
Yes.
Hit the button. Subscribe to our channel because we love it. And
yes.
We love y'all.
Yes. Be respectful as always because we are respectful in
You don't got to go through all that. Just mind your business, people. When you comment, just be polite. Slick Rick will pull the trigger. That's it. Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, you just go through the whole thing. We don't need Slick Rick is here. Yeah.
Okay. And also, super chat, super stickers, and Superman. I just want to say anything that has super in it. Super.
It's too early for all of that. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so let's shout out some people in the chat before we get started. So we have Slick Rick, of course. Then we have some new names.
What new names?
I saw some new names.
You saw new names?
Yeah.
Word?
Mr. Ray is our new member. Shout out to Mr. Ray.
But
Thank you so much.
A new name.
No. I saw some.
Okay.
Anders is here.
Anders
Two in a row,
huh?
2 in a row.
He must be bored. Usually he comes in like the last 30 minutes of the show.
But he was early
welcome
yesterday.
To the show. We love having you.
Yeah, thank you, Anders, for coming in. Morris
is in the house.
Thank you. I appreciate you,
What's
Morris.
Going on, brother?
Tiger Ronnie, good morning to you.
Frederick Sykes.
Yes, that's what it is.
But Frederick was in the comments yesterday. I got 2 comments and responded to 2 comments from Frederick. Frederick, welcome to our live stream. No, not your bad. It's all good. It might be first in the live stream. I don't know, but I did comment 2 times on his responded to 2 of his comments. Okay. So thank you for adding to the show and adding to our channel overall.
Yes, thank you so much. And look who we have here. So we have Obi-Wan. Good morning, Obi-Wan.
Tiger's in the house.
Mm-hmm. And also we have a new member. Thank you for being a member of our Research Abroad community, Ken McCulkin.
But hold on. So we got to be a little more specific, right? Because he's not new to our channel. He's a new channel member.
Yeah.
He's like a new channel member, but he's been in our channel for like a minute, right? Yeah. Ken's been around. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. From our Aussie buddy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We got three Aussie dudes.
Yes.
Right.
Fournier.
Yeah. Fournier, Ken McCulkin, and isn't Troy from?
I'm not really sure.
Isn't Troy from Australia?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know. But anyway, we still love our Aussie buddies out here. And all right, so all right. Of course, Anders is in the house.
The black box is here.
Black box is in the house, right? You sure, Anders? Are you sure, bro? Right? Black box is here.
So it's like a class. So we're having a roll call. It's our attendance.
Roll call.
Yeah.
Do you know the song Roll Call?
No.
You don't know it?
Maybe I know.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
Okay. Frank Ellis is in the house. What's going on, Frank? Right?
Yes. Good morning, Frank.
All right. And Frank says it's all about the cost of living.
Okay. So that's an interesting.
I agree with a lot of that, right?
All right.
Okay. We got Frederick.
Okay. My bad. And if ever this is their first time in the live stream, I hope you enjoy.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely commented on Frederick's, responded to Frederick's comment 2 times, I believe, yesterday. Ken, right, straight off the bat, thank you, Ken. We appreciate. Thank you for the super chat. It is good to have you back.
Yeah,
Ken.
It's been a minute.
You guys don't know. I'm telling you guys don't know. But when people come up missing and we don't see you guys for a while, we talk about you. We know who's in the chat. We know who's not in the chat. We know who's commenting. So we're like, dang, I hope Ken is all right, or I hope this person is all right, because we haven't heard from him in a long time, right? So yeah, so we definitely
We
noticed.
noticed.
Yeah, right. Ken St. Cyr is back in the house from
Yes,
yesterday, right?
hello,
What's going on, Ken?
Kevin. So
Oh,
I
sorry,
asked,
Kevin. Sorry, my
yeah,
bad.
Kevin.
Right. What's going on, Kevin?
Yes, hello. Good morning, Raymond Walker.
Sugar Ray is in the house. What's going on, Sugar Ray?
Yeah. So it's a family cookout.
It's a cookout, yeah. You know what a cookout is?
It's like a barbecue outside.
Yeah, barbecue, yeah.
Yeah.
We call it a cookout though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we call it a cookout. Yeah. Right? Jakin said, what's good? Jakin, it's all good, bro.
Yes.
It's
Hello,
all
Jay.
good. But look, I'm gonna tell you guys, I can barely see it. I'm looking, I can barely see it.
See what?
I'm looking at the thing. What is it again? The lymph node. Yeah, I have a swollen lymph node on my right side, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it started, but I got it. Just poof, like happened like last night, and I noticed it. But it's not super noticeable. But I think I notice it just because it's me. Yeah, because it's me. But anyway, outside of that, it's all good. All right, let's get into the show. Let's
go.
Right.
So again, this is a call-in live stream. Don't be shy to give us your take and chime in with the topic. Our topic again is living in the Philippines really any better than living in the US? So I'll be asking you some questions, and also you may chime in with that.
That's why they're here, right?
Yes,
they're gonna chime in,
of course.
Right? Okay, so let's get into the show.
So
right, of course, before we start all of that, let's drop the number down. You know what it is, y'all. It's a call-in live stream, as always. If you want to call in, make sure you do. And we always welcome call-ins, and it adds to the show, adds to the atmosphere, and all of that. so definitely call in 415-490-8030. If you got me on WhatsApp, do it that way because it's toll free, of course. And if you're outside of the US or Canada, +1.
Definitely.
Let's get it cracking, Ching. Let's go.
So my first question to you is
Stop it. Because I see this name, Kai G. Do you know who that is?
Yes, of course.
Kai G.
Hello, Kai.
You call me, right? Exactly. Kai G. If you guys don't know, Kaija is my sister, and look how
Kaija,
beautiful my sister is, right?
Hello.
Is this the first time we've had a family member on the show?
No, on the live stream, yes.
And on the live stream, this is the first time. Kaija, call me, baby. Call me and jump in.
Hello.
Yeah, you know what? You just made my day. You just made my day. I'm cheesing like an MF, right? This is super cool. It is my honor to have my sister Kaija on the show. Kaija, call me, baby. Call into the show, and you could kick it off. You can kick it off. That's super. I'm cheesing so hard.
I know.
Sorry, you guys. If y'all don't know, I have 10 sisters, 10 altogether. And I love my sisters. My sisters are sweet. I talk about them all the time. Mostly good. But Kaija's one of my favorites. What can I say? Anyway, I'm so glad.
I know.
Help me. I'm feeling a little
Kaija,
shy.
thank you for making Rich's day.
Yeah, you definitely made my day, baby. Anyway, okay, let's get into the show. What's question number one? What is it?
So my question to you is, do you feel you get more value for your money here in the Philippines?
I definitely, when it comes to value for your money, yes, without a doubt. Things are a lot cheaper. No matter how much more the price is going up here in the Philippines, it's still substantially cheaper than living in the US. So there's no doubt. There's no question about it. Yeah.
But the issue is that, for example, the space where you live in, for example, is it a little smaller compared to what you have when you're?
It is a little smaller, but I don't need a big space. It's just me, so it's not like I need a big space. I mean, where I was living at home was, I don't know, 6-7 times this size, so I don't really need a super big space. But I have a very nice size space here. But it's smaller, a little bit more compact. But look at all the amenities I also get: 3 swimming pools, two gyms. What else? The convenience stores right downstairs. So there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot to living here. So you get way more bang for your buck. Not to mention, the security.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Not
right.
to
They're
mention the
on point.
security. You can walk around this place anytime, day or night, and you do not need to worry about a thing. It is super, super secure. Super secure. And I love that about it.
Okay, so to those subscribers or to our viewers who are living in the Philippines, do you think that your money has more value here? Just like what I
Right.
asked Rich.
Let's get into the comments real
Mm-hmm.
quick. And Obi-Wan said, I was in the Philippines for 2 years. I loved it there. And I love it even more when I came back. Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to love. 7,000 plus islands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you like outdoor stuff like me, I mean, you're in heavens, swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving,
Hiking,
hiking, camping, anything
anything.
outdoors is here. Yeah,
Spelunking,
spelunking, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. If anything you dig that's outside, just the beach. I mean, there's
So
thousands
simple.
of beaches, right? So I mean, there's a lot to love, a lot
Yes,
to love.
agreed. So the
Okay.
black box said, I seen a video from a Filipina. I don't remember her name. She does interview and what I heard from young Filipinos is disturbing. I think that's like your
Well, we don't know. So,
maybe,
yeah, if
maybe.
you can tell us a little bit more, Black Box, you're always welcome to call in, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Always welcome to call in. I might have seen the same videos, and I might know who you're talking about, but I don't want to, I don't want to assume.
Yes,
I'd rather let
be
you tell it.
sure.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
All right. So Ander said, "Holy crap! I got two, and this is just about enough."
right. Okay.
All
Uh,
right. So Nap said, "Hello, Naps. Welcome to our live stream. I'm not there yet, but cost of living is a good reason to retire in the Philippines."
Naps. I think cost of living is probably the biggest reason. People, a lot of the cats that live here
Mm.
a lot of the expats come here because they can stretch their money. They're on a pension. Their
Mm-hmm.
pension is between $1,500 and maybe $4,000 a month. They're trying to stretch that as far as it can go.
Bless you.
Excuse me. They're trying to stretch that as far as it can go. How do you blame them? They're single
Mm-hmm.
dudes, probably once, twice divorced. Some of these
Mm-hmm.
cats are. They're just trying to live that second half of their life, the fourth quarter. They're just trying to live it and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
So Kai just said, "I sure will,
Who
but
is
yes."
this?
But yes, you guys have to enlighten us. I cannot wait to visit the beautiful
Sis,
Philippines.
you're always welcome to come
I
visit
would
your
love
brother.
to meet you,
Okay.
Kaija.
All right, let's take this first call. All right, you got Richie Rich and Ching on the line. Who's talking? Who's hollering?
Yeah, it's Black Box again. Yeah,
Black
you
Box.
asked me.
Holla at your boy.
It is the Fuentes family. It's the woman that goes out there and she does street.
Yeah,
she does street interviews.
She's in Bicol. Uh-huh.
She just did one and released it earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And she went out and interviewed a bunch of young Filipinos in the age of 18, I think 27.
Uh-huh.
And she asked them a few questions that got me a little nervous.
Okay.
Basically, she said if a foreigner, because you know how she speaks, if a foreigner comes over and says you don't have to work, will you still date him or marry him? All of them said no.
Right.
I want to be independent on my own.
I told you.
Make my own.
Black Box. I told you. It's coming. It's not even coming. It's here already.
It's here.
It's here.
And then they were talking about I don't want to get married until I'm in my 30s. Mm-hmm. And this and that. And blah, blah, blah. I said, oh my goodness. It's the woke mind virus and the third wave feminism is already in the Philippines. That's sad.
Right. Really. This is where I would love to have Kai, if you want to call in, because you are one of the few sisters I have that are married. And Kaija, if you want to call in, I would love to get your take on this. My sister's very articulate, very smart, a nurse at home in the Bay Area, and I would love to get your take, baby. So if you want to call in,
Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. Stop with all that. Stop with all that. I'm 49. But
I'm a Raider.
But look, Black Box, it's here, bro. The whole independence thing. But here's the difference. And never get it twisted. They want it to be here, but because of the economy here, they don't have the power that the women at home or in the West have. So they want to be free. They want to have freedom, right, but they don't make the money. And there's only one or two ways they can make that same kind of money.
I get it, but the talking point is the same. There's one little one that's about chain height, and probably a little lighter than her. I can do anything a guy can do. I'm like, oh,
right. Talking right, exactly. But it's here, and I will keep saying I'm not mad at any woman who wants equality because I think women should have every single right that men should have. Every single right. they should be able to do every single thing that men can do. Everything.
There's a price to pay. You
But
can't do everything a man
understand
can do.
there's a price to pay, and sometimes you're going to pay for it in the relationship. Kai, baby,
Construction.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Build bridges.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Doing masonry work.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. It would be a lot more difficult. The movement is here, bro. The movement is here. It's not coming anymore.
The only time I see, the only time I was dealing with chicks, I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but women, was when I was in airborne school.
Mm-hmm.
I had a few nurses that were combat women that went get their airborne
Fort Benning, Georgia,
wings so they can. Yeah, that's why I stationed.
I know.
So they got their little wings there, but beyond that, they do it now in Ranger School and all that stuff. Don't get clowned for that, but beforehand, no.
Right. You're gonna keep seeing it. You're gonna keep seeing it. It's here to stay. It's here to stay. But they're gonna figure out some of the same things a lot of other ones have figured out. That there's something that goes with it. You have to be able to actually make money. And the way they make money, especially here, is always going to be the same way. It's going to be, they're going to make it off of us. That's how they're going to.
Until the economy infrastructure picks up, yeah.
Well, in this economy over here in the Philippines, most of the way that women are going to have financial freedom is it's going to have to do with men. It's going to have to, because the jobs, there's only X amount of government jobs. There's only X amount of high paying jobs. Again, she has one of the highest paying jobs. And would you say you have financial freedom?
Fairly. Mm-hmm. I think.
And the last thing I'll add to it is that AI is coming. It's already eliminating jobs over here for fast food workers.
You better believe it. I use AI in my job 20 times a day, bro. 20 to 50 times a day. So it's also here. And the people who don't learn how to use AI and master AI, they will get left behind. They will definitely be left behind. So I absolutely agree.
Well, thanks, Rich. Thanks, Rich. I ain't gonna hold you up.
All right, appreciate you, Black Box.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
All right, brother. Talk to you.
See you.
All right, good take. Good take. So
especially with the AI, I watched a video. It's a simulation of how AI will take over the call centers in the Philippines, and it's really like it made the people in the call center a little worried about their
They should
future.
be worried.
Yes,
because what are the best paying jobs here?
Call centers.
The BPOs, the call centers, right? So if those are the best paying jobs, and it's only a matter of time before they start moving AI and taking over those jobs. It's only a matter of time. So how are women going to become financially secure here? In the U.S. is different because there's all kinds of jobs for educated women. In the West, there's all kinds of jobs for women who are educated, but out here, opportunities are limited, are very limited. So
there's a lot of competition too.
A whole bunch
because
of competition,
every year there's a lot of graduates.
No question.
Yeah. So Ken McCulkin, thank you so much for gifting 5 Rich Abroad memberships.
Ken, we appreciate that. Now, see, I want who got them. Who got them? Right. We'll find. Hey, let us know if you got one of the memberships that Ken gifted.
And because also Ray yesterday.
Yeah, or that Ray gifted. Would you please let us know in the comments, right? Because we learned a couple weeks ago that YouTube just will randomly give them out. We don't get to control who gets them or who doesn't. That YouTube just randomly gives them out. So if you got one of those memberships, let us know, right?
Yes,
all right, back to it. Frederick said, Kai, pleasure to meet you. Kai, it is my pleasure to have you on my show, baby.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you made my day. I'm gonna be bragging all day long, right?
I know. Okay, so Raymond Walker said, yes, you certainly get more for your money living here.
Without question, Raymond. Without question.
All right. So Frank Ellis said, damn, 10 sisters, that's a lot of
bro, you have no idea. You have no idea. Yeah, but 10 of the most beautiful sisters, my sisters are beautiful. They're beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm beaming, right? I'm like a new grandpa or something, right? But nah. Right.
Okay. Maury said, Kaiji, certainly a pleasure to meet you, to see you in the chat from Bermuda.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Anders Peterson, I don't know. I live in a 2,200 square feet townhome surrounded by Marines everywhere.
It's pretty safe, right? You feel pretty safe about that, right? Okay.
Okay. So, how much is the rent in Makati according to Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan, it depends. I mean, it depends on how you want to live and where you want to live. But I would say the rent can be anywhere from, I'd say $350 for a condo. Let's just say for a condo, $350 to $1,200, depending on how big you want your condo to be. Yeah.
And take note that most of it, if you're living in a condo, it's fully furnished. Meaning all you have to do, all you have to do is to bring your clothes.
Bring your clothes.
That's
the
it.
Bed's there, the kitchen, the silverware is there, everything is there. The big screen TV, the kitchen table, the fridge, all of that is already there. You just bring your ass and your clothes. That's it. So
right.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy.
Yes. And Anders said, "Dang it, no edit. Paid 170,000 for it 3 years ago."
Right.
All right. So Ken said, "Enjoy your membership, folks. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Ken.
Whoever got it."
Yeah, really appreciate that, Ken. That was really cool. Stephen McCardle said he's back from South Carolina.
Hello, Stephen. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for joining us, brother.
Bruce M2, welcome to our live stream. I went on an ATV trip it was so much fun.
Tons of fun, right? Tons of fun. All right. Morris is calling in. Our daily call from Morris. Our first one, right?
Yeah.
Our first one. Let's get Morris online. This is Morris though. Okay. All right. Morris, what you got on this, man?
Yes, I mean, I know I don't live in the United States, but compared to Bermuda, yes, definitely, Philippines is a place. I mean, I was down there, like I said, in 16. I had a fairly good budget, and I was changing up $100 US. And I think by that time was 10,000. I was getting 10,000 pesos, and I was buying breakfast. I was buying lunch. I was buying dinner. I was traveling to different places. So I even had a rental car. So I was buying gas. And even with that $100, I mean that 10,000 pesos, that lasted me a whole week.
Yeah.
I don't know about now, but
oh yeah.
Comparing the inflation to other countries, I see that my money would definitely go farther in the Philippines than Bermuda.
Right. I actually, even now, I probably spend, what you think I spend weekly? Just be real.
I think it's like 6,000 a week.
Yeah, about 6,000 pesos a week, just eating out or eating in, buying groceries, whatever.
6,000 to 8,000.
6,000 to 8,000. So okay, yeah. So it's and that's like $100, right?
Because I'm
right. Yeah, but easily, and I think it's hard to do that in the U.S. And but remember, rent is the mortgage is going to be the biggest bill, and I think that's the killer.
Right.
I think that is the difference maker is when you're paying $500 for rent as opposed to $3,000 a month for rent. That is a huge difference.
Yeah, compared to here in Bermuda, I'm got a 1-bedroom. I'm paying $1,200 a month.
Right, exactly.
That could be your like monthly budget here.
Right, that would be your whole. For some people, that would be your whole monthly budget if you're not dating. If you don't have a girlfriend.
Right. So, what is the exchange rate now for if you change up $100 US? What would you get in pesos?
I think it's more or less
5,700.
57 pesos per dollar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's still pretty good exchange. It's still a damn good exchange.
Yes, indeed.
You can live very well. And again, it depends on your spending habits. It depends on what you like to do. If you like to go out drinking or going out to the bars, or you like the women or whatever, it's going to cost you more money. But look, if you live a simple life like I do, I just get out, I work, and me and Ching hang out and do this and that. So I live an inexpensive life.
And most of it at home.
Yeah.
Most of it at home. A lot of it at home. Yeah. Right.
Be frugal. That's the main thing.
That's the way it is, right?
Being frugal don't mean you can't enjoy yourself then.
Yeah.
No, I Look,
Yeah.
I wake up smiling every day. I go to bed smiling every day. I'm having a good life. The biggest problem I have is sometimes I miss my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you thought I was gonna say it was
Yes.
you.
Yeah, he
She thought
missed
I was gonna
me.
say it's her. But she's the second. Sometimes I just miss my family. I'm a little far away from my family, and I
Yes.
miss them. But there's pros and cons to everything. My family know I love them. I can call them.
Yeah.
They can call me. So, but anyway, but I still think it's worth it. Still think it's worth it. All right, Morris. Anything else on this?
Yep. No, man.
You know what it is. Don't
You
make
guys
it.
enjoy the rest of the evening. I encourage everybody. Call in.
Yeah.
Call in. Yeah, absolutely. Call in. You know what it is. Don't make it the last time, Morris. Talk to you later.
Thank
brother.
you, Morris.
Oh,
All
All
right.
right. So yeah. So thank you, Frank Ellis. It was.
Yeah, it's the Fuentes family. Yeah, and you know what, they do street interviews, or she does. She giggles a lot. She always giggling about everything.
I may be doing the same
Right.
thing if I interview.
Right. But I mean, she's really nice. I like her interviews. That she's got some interesting questions. And she's out there on the street, not in the streets. She's out there on the street talking to to the young girls out in Bicol, and the interviews are good. Frank Ellis got. Did Frank have one of the memberships before?
Yeah.
Okay, he had one. Okay. Kaija said, cost of living has to be a great draw. It is, Kai. It really is. I mean, again, I don't know what y'all paying, but $400 and something a month for my rent. Come on, stop now. For a very nice condo. This is the studio, but anyway, and with all the amenities, quit. Yeah, it's an easy draw.
All right. So Andrew said that be my guess, Frank. Some of those interviews are worrisome.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, yeah, sometimes, but what can you do? She's asking questions. She's getting answers. She's not forcing them to say what they're saying, but it gives you some insight into the minds of the young people here in the Philippines. Young Fresh is mic'd up and cammed up. We're gonna add you to the show. Let's see if we can get you in here. Young Fresh, make sure you turn your background sound off, if you please.
Your YouTube volume.
Yeah, your YouTube volume down. And let's see if we can get Young Fresh on the show.
All right. Hey, can you hear me?
You got it? Yeah, we got you perfect, man.
Thank God. I hate when like connections are not working. It's like I hear people and they whatever. All right.
Nice to see you, Young Fresh.
What's up? Yeah. I'm just here in New York. I wanted to log in and connect with y'all and tell y'all shout out to the show. I love the show. I'm gonna just call it the show because that's what it is. It's it's a show. It's just basically.
You know what? We appreciate you. And we love people to call in because we want people to know that this feature is also available, right? If you want to call in and mic up and cam up, this is perfect. It's easy to do, right? What you got on our show, bro?
Yeah, I just want to say, I know they were talking about. I know you guys are talking about the like a lot of Filipinos is concerns about the jobs and stuff. But if based on what I'm seeing, everything is still going to be outsourced to the Philippines. So like if there is some automation going on, Philippines has most of the big companies there already, like JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Deutsche Bank, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, like HSBC, like you name it, American Express. I could go on and on and on. So I just want to have a message to the Filipino people. Like, if you think your job is going away, yeah, maybe answer the phone, like that is going to go away, but maybe you should be more like, productive and say, hey, you know what, let me learn AI, let me learn something else, rather than just picking up the phone, but I think most of the jobs are still going to be in Philippines. The corporations, they are not going to bring those jobs back to New York. I mean, or like, you know what I mean? So I think it's still going to be in Southeast Asia. So I just want to tell people, like, I think it's still going to be there, but I just think that if you are answering the phones and that's all you're doing there in the Philippines, maybe you should learn, like, I don't know, learn some kind of AI skill, like Microsoft Copilot. I don't know, whatever. Just try to find to see whatever your company is doing. Try to learn that skill.
Let me give you a little pushback on that, though.
Yeah.
Because I called T-Mobile to change my service a couple weeks ago. And do you know where the call center was?
Philippines.
Kenya. No, it was Kenya. But last year, the call center was in the Philippines. Yeah, last year, the call center was in the Philippines. The last X amount of years, I know the call center was in the Philippines. But the call center was in Kenya. So what does that tell you? They're looking out elsewhere, and they're going to find the cheapest labor costs. And not only that, but there's another aspect to it. There's another component. They want to find the hardest working people who are going to work hard and still make us a low wage. And I'm going to tell you, I'm no shade on nobody, but I don't know if that's in the Philippines.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
I just for me, I think I'm probably gonna. I am focusing on the Philippines right now, but I'm also looking at Vietnam. I'm looking at Thailand. I'm looking at whoever has the most friendliest visa situation, and
it would be the Philippines. It'd probably be the Philippines.
Yeah, that's why I just love the Philippines. Like, to me, I just whenever I'm there, I'm coming there in November again. Whenever I'm there, like, people speak English. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm always watching my back, man. When I'm outside, I'm like,
none of that. None of that.
I'm in the Philippines. I don't know how to explain it to people. I feel safe. I don't know. Like, of course, there's assholes everywhere. Excuse me for saying that. There's always people that's gonna do something crazy, but for the most part, the Filipino people,
I feel super safe. I
love them.
And they're very nice people, very respectful people, very courteous, hospitable. A lot of stuff, like, there are jerks in everywhere you go on this planet, but overall, in general, out here, the people are really cool. And as long as you're cool with people, the people will be cool to you. It's a no-brainer for me, especially if you can bring your work here, like I did. It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, I finally got approved for remote working, and I was like, man, this is like, thank God, like, thank God that. But I'm still trying to maybe y'all should talk about the digital nomad whenever you have some information on that, because I just wish the Philippines would, like, do something with that digital nomad thing. But I think I'm fine with the visa situation, because you just got to go every 30 days, right? To just.
Well, not necessarily every 30 days. It could be every 30, 60, could be every 6 months. Could be every 6 months. It just depends on who does your visa and what they know. So that's something we could talk about. We could definitely talk about offline. Young Fresh, we're absolutely happy to have you on. Don't let this be the last time we get you on, bro.
Definitely won't. All right, man.
Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you. Take care.
Bye. All right.
I love having people call in, man.
Yeah, call in, not just phone call in, cam up, or video call in.
Yeah, call in. Yeah, mic up, cam up. Slick Rick, thanks for making that happen. You're awesome on that. Right. And then okay, we'll take this next call.
We're on a roll.
All right. In the meantime, Jakin said, I plan to retire there once I reach retirement age. I'm from the island, but living in the West for decades. I miss the sun and the beaches. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Okay, Raymond's on the phone. Raymond's, it's Ching and Richie Rich. What you got on this topic, bro?
So, I just want to call in about the AI. So, I do several AI development projects. If I was devising kids today, which I do here, it would be computer science, AI development, and robotics. That area. The average stats, they would tell you 40%. That's as of the next 5 years. 10 years, you're looking at 50%. So that's the way it's going. I do, like I
Absolutely.
said, that's part of my wheelhouse, what I'm doing projects right now. So that's what I advise young kids is start doing that.
Right.
Start focusing on that. But and you can encompass it with what you like to do. One of the projects, I don't get too deep in the weeds here. I like the environment, right? So part of the projects that I'm working on is to develop environments projects, and in return, once I'm testing it, I'm gonna recruit kids, people in the communities here, and they will get paid for it.
Okay.
Because instead of me using, getting adults and things, I couldn't do it in America. Too many with the things going on right now. It's impossible with the things. So it's a gift. It's not like I'm making money. This is going to be a gift. So that's what I would advise people to do. If you're young right now, if you're just starting out school, high school, even middle school is even better, do that. You'll always have a job.
Yeah.
It won't take you. You'll always have a job.
Excellent take.
But
Excellent
you can incorporate it and do what you want to do. But all right, I just want to give my 2 cents in.
Always appreciate you calling in, Raymond. Always an excellent take on that too. Appreciate you calling in. Don't let it be the last time, brother. Okay.
So
Raymond was quick. He just got off the phone real quick. I was going to say goodbye, man. You don't say goodbye.
Yeah, but I think that's one of the good advice that you could give to young kids if ever they want to, what course would you like to take in college? So that would be like technology, and also I think healthcare is also good.
Healthcare is always good. I think that the days back in the day where people were studying literature, people were studying liberal arts, or history, or basket weaving. You can't do that no more. You're just wasting money studying stuff like that. In this day and age, AI is going to take over so many jobs, and if you don't upgrade your skill set, you're going to get passed by. Especially in this day and age here in the Philippines, if you don't have a skill set, you are in trouble.
Yes,
you are in serious trouble. Okay?
Yeah. And yes, so Anders said, Jay, as someone that has lived in the US for the last 35 but did not grow up here, I don't think you can ever really get over where you grew up.
I don't think so either.
It will always be part of you.
Yeah, home is always part of you. And no matter what is going on in my life, it's home is home. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay, and that's me. No matter, I've lived in a lot of places. I lived in Montana when I was in college, lived in SoCal when I was in college. Home is home though.
There's no place like
there's
home.
no place like home. And you might not want to go back there to live, but for me, that's where my family is, and I always want to go back and see my family.
For sure. Okay, back to the Philippines. Hello, welcome to the live stream.
What's up, bro?
Magandang umaga, kamusta? There's one word that describes the Philippines better than the USA. Environment. People there genuinely care for all and welcome you and have you feel a part of them.
Right.
Fact.
Right. And the people here are extremely welcoming. I really appreciate that about the people here. They make you feel welcome and you feel comfortable. Your family is super cool. They always, your family is super
Thank
cool
you.
From day one. I got mad love for your sister and your brother. Your whole family is cool.
Yeah.
But
wait till you meet my sister from
the older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're super, super nice people.
I think,
and that's something that you never gets old.
I think here in the Philippines, from what I hear from foreigners, there's a sense of belongingness in here. You feel like you belong.
We got a whole bunch of people.
I know, right? I love it.
I love it. Let's get who's calling from Texas, man. All right, you got Richie Rich and Ching in the house. Who's calling?
Y'all just read my chat. Back to the Philippines.
Hello.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? What's going on again?
Nothing much. Just want to give my take on the topic for tonight.
Go ahead, brother.
It's living in the Philippines better than living in the U.S. So I'm actually trying to live there either next year or 2027. But I took some notes here because me and my kuya have been there twice and we're coming back there again this year. Just some very subtle things that I've noticed being over there compared to being in the States. And like I said in the chat, genuine care for others. The service, the customer service. I think that's one of the biggest things that sticks out to me. So I want to be very specific about this.
Please.
After, so here you go to the gas station, you know, you hey, put 20 on 20 or whatever, or let me get some candy or whatever. They give you a bag, they put the items in the bag and they put it on the counter. But when you go to the Philippines, it's different. You know, they serve you, they put everything in the bag and they hand it to you. It's very subtle little things like that to where they care to go. It's not even an extra mile. It's just that's what you're asked to do. And I think many years back, because I'm 34, that used to be a thing. But I think as the world has evolved in the United States, some people, they just don't care to go. They just don't care to.
Hello?
Did we lose you?
Yeah, we did.
We lost him. We lost him. Okay.
Okay. So I think he's talking about like the subtle things.
Yeah. And you know, I think that is, I think you'll get that in Asia in general. When you go to Japan, you'll definitely get that. Korea,
and then you get
China.
Thank you.
People will be very, very polite. The customer service in that aspect is good. And if that's what you take away from the customer service when you're here, then I'm all for that. I kind of have a different take on the customer service here. I know that's why I was like, here. I don't have a lot of beefs about the Philippines, but that would probably be one of them. And I'll leave it at that. I will always want as much positive stuff as I can about the Philippines. I enjoy being in the country, and I'm a guest here. My sister Kaja said, even as a woman, I'm not into all that feminism stuff. Nope. I'm not equal to man. We're supposed to live in our beautiful feminine nature. However, why are we striving to be so equal? Sis, I don't get it. I hear you. Sis, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know, sorry, I know I'm kind of going. My sister, I watched my sister and her husband. And number one, her husband's a good dude. My brother-in-law loves his wife. You could see it. I mean, you could just see it. But they just get along so good. It's like when I look at them, it looks like they're buddies or they're friends. And I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or not, but it works for them. But I also think that my sister enjoys her role as a wife. And I appreciate that. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that about you, sis. All right, go ahead. Biera
Gaino said, it's been so stressful living in Cebu for my part, because if your spouse hide real transactions and does hide her economy and take advantage of foreigner to pay.
Biera, I can just say one thing when it comes to that, bro. If that's the case, you need to move on. It's time to move on. If she's hiding or if she's lying, and we just read
yesterday
about that. Oh, I know it was on a different show, where there was the same thing. You need to move on, because believe me, you only know she's hiding that, but I'm sure you can rest assured she's hiding other things as well.
Yeah,
it's just time to move on. You can do better. You're a good looking dude, bro. Yeah. All right, so let's get on.
Okay, so Slick Rick said, Raymond, the weather here in San Francisco is always consistent. Okay. Right. So Ken said, thanks for your hard work you do behind the scenes, Slick Rick. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out, Slick Rick.
Shout out to Slick Rick. No doubt. No doubt. DG is in the house.
Hello,
what's going on,
DG? Thank you for joining us.
Jakin said,
Anders, I might miss a few things, but I'm sick and tired of the snow.
Yeah. The snow is cool for like the first week. And then man, when you start shoveling and all that, it can be a headache, right?
Yeah.
It's also an absolute headache. Obi-Wan said, I will not miss the snow. People who have never been in the snow, I want to go to the snow. I want to see the snow.
I want to do
and
the snow angel.
I just smile because I'm like, yeah, you think you do for a few days, right? You want that for a few days, but when you got to drive in it, when you got to walk in it, you got to shovel that snow, that gets tired real quick.
Okay. So, Kaiji said, ooh, black box. Good point about the AI uprising.
Absolutely good take, right?
Yes. All right. So, Ander said, haha, I left Norway 35 years ago. Stints in
North Dakota and Iowa.
Thank you. Stints in North Dakota and Iowa, but been in the South most of the time. Stop counting.
Right. So you kind of been in the center, in the heartland of America, Anders, right? And it's not as cold. It can get cold in Iowa and North Dakota, bruh. I don't know if y'all ever been to North Dakota, but at Montana, we played North Dakota. We played North Dakota State and North Dakota, and boy, howdy, it gets
Sorry.
cold. It gets super, super cold. Thank you.
Mm.
Right? Steve McCardle said Filipinos need to learn to replace their efforts with the efforts of others. Okay.
All right. So Kevin said, I saw the same video and I was shocked, but not surprised that the young Filipino ladies in college and universities want to fulfill their dreams of an education and have financial stability.
And the thing is, I don't blame the women for wanting to have their own money. You can't blame women for that. For wanting to have their own money, for wanting to have their own options, to have more choices, right? Because that's what money gives you. But I think it's short-sighted because they're saying I'm willing to exchange a little bit of money for potentially a better life, and instead of having a family, instead of having kids, right? Because now you're waiting, you're putting your career first, and who knows when you get in your 30s, who knows if you're still going to be able to have kids? Who knows if you're going to get a man who wants to marry you and make babies with you, right? You're pushing all that and you're taking a chance. It's kind of like you start rolling the dice. When you're young, you have lots of opportunities, but as you get older, you're rolling the dice, right? Oh, I'm not doing this. I ain't doing this. I'm doing this, right? Come on, man, you nasty. You just quit playing, man.
Sorry, I remember my grandma.
We rolling dice.
Yeah, okay,
the dudes
fine.
knew what I was doing. I wouldn't. Man, y'all, you.
Sorry.
Sometimes.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay, so I remember my grandma asking me, why would you want to pursue a degree in college when after you graduate you're going to be a housewife? So that's what my grandma asked me, and then it made me question, good point, grandma. So I in my mind at that time, I thought that I want to work because I want to help my husband, to earn for the family, because I don't want him to carry that sole responsibility of building a life together.
I'm with that. I'm with that. I think you can't have it all, because society today is trying to teach women that they can have it all. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. It's too much stress. There's too much pressure. You can do it for a short time, but then people start cracking up. But what you can do, go to school if you need to go to school, get your education, start your career. But can't you go to school and be looking for that man and be making yourself better, upgrading your skill set, and preparing yourself to be with that man and starting a family with that man while you're in school, right? And then you can start your career or whatever, and you can get married. But then when it comes to having babies, make your babies. And then once the babies get into kindergarten and school, you can get back in the workforce after that. But I just don't see how I just don't see why people have replaced the whole career thing with or the whole family thing with careers.
So Frank Ellis said, no more Google.
Right.
No more Google. AI is here. Actually, Google has their own AI, like Gemini. Okay, so
yeah, they do. You okay?
Yes.
You all right? Okay. Yeah.
All right. So so Morris said, Kai G, I appreciate your view about relationships.
Same, absolutely, right? Slick Rick reminds everybody, please don't forget to get a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Make sure you do that. Jakin said,
in AI, there's only so much AI can do. If I call customer service for bill discrepancy, I want to talk to a live person at some not some AI machine. I have to okay. Right. You have to make some corrections. Okay. You see, that's where
we'll talk about it in post.
Okay. I'll explain later.
All right. Kai said, would you guys recommend living in the provinces or a city living better?
Pick me.
Okay, go ahead. Girl in the back with the gray shirt.
Yeah. I think there are some pros and cons living in the provinces and living in the city. Of course, in the provinces, it will be more quieter. The cost of living will be, except for the roosters and dogs.
And KTV.
Yeah.
Stop now. Quit.
Yeah, I mean, but it's more, you're closer to nature when you live in the provinces. And at the same time, the cost of living is cheaper compared to that of the city. However, in terms of healthcare, it'll take more time for you to get to a hospital, and the inconveniences of being close to a supermarket, all the other establishments will be difficult compared to living in a city.
I would agree with everything you said.
Mhm.
I agree. Except the quiet in the projects. You better ask somebody. You better know where you're moving, because those roosters, those dogs, and
Tricycles
tricycles, jeepneys, and KTV all
all
night
night
long
long.
will get to you. I'm just telling you. Yeah. So
Mm.
you better know. All right. Let's see.
Okay,
Anders said,
Anders said, but I need my sleep number bed. Oh, need to check if those are available in the Philippines.
you can get sleep number beds. I don't know. Okay, let me say that again. You can get beds that are similar to sleep number beds. You can definitely get. My bed is a memory foam bed, and it definitely contours to your body. Um, it my bed is very comfortable. Let's say very very comfortable.
Mhm.
It does squeak a little bit. I found out. But anyway, you see how I'm subtle. You see how I'm subtle though. Yeah, practice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Biera said, I was questioned by a moderator for sending support to Filipinas as money laundering. So I asked, what about overseas workers sending money to the Philippines? And I was blocked because of that. Good. I mean, good point.
Mhm.
Good point. But I mean, who is anybody to question you for sending money to whoever if they want to? I don't recommend it. I don't
Mhm.
recommend sending money to people in the Philippines, but who are they to question you?
Mhm.
But and how would it be any different from OFW sending money home? I don't know.
Unless if it's a big amount of money, it's that big amount.
But
of money.
OFWs would probably send a
Mhm.
substantial
Yeah,
amount of
but
money.
you have to set it up in the bank. Like for example, what the bank would ask you is, do you have some? Are you expecting some remittances from abroad, so that they won't declare it as money laundering, because a big amount of money will be coming into you.
Or you just make sure that you keep the amount you send
Mhm.
under a certain level. Like
Yes.
just like at home, it's 9,999.
Yeah.
If you send
More than that.
if you send more than 10,000 or more, it's going to be flagged by the FBI.
Yeah.
They're going to flag it for laundering. So
Mhm.
you just make sure you don't send more than that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Slick Rick said, Kaiji, that's all up to you. Personally, I'm from the city, so I would want to stay in one those major cities in the Philippines.
Says I would strongly recommend staying in a major city. Maybe not Manila. We're in the capital, and I love this area. Maybe not Manila if you wanted more quiet. But Manila's cool for me because I'm in the middle of the city center. I just like it here. I'm not a big city person, as you know, but I like Manila. Is cool. But I wouldn't mind moving to Davao or CGO, Cagayan de Oro, CDO, sorry, or no, not Cebu, but maybe like Tacloban or something, or Olongapo, or somewhere smaller.
Olongapo, huh?
Olongapo. Is that what I said?
Subic.
Yeah,
near,
Subic.
near Angeles City.
I didn't say nothing about Angeles City.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
trying to
playing
get
with you.
in the whole
I'm
houses
just
or
playing
the.
with you.
I mean yeah. Anyway. Um,
All right. So Frank Ellis said, in your building, Rich, $350.
I think the rents here start around $350 all the way up to $1,200 for those ones that are like 110 square meters. Yeah. So from 350 all the way up to
yes, you can
to
definitely
to about $1,000 a month, somewhere around.
Yeah, especially now that the rent is
you can. It's negotiable now because there's a lot of open condos, so rent is negotiable. Make sure you negotiate.
Yes.
Right. Nothing is etched in stone.
All right. So Raymond Walker said, I developed AI for several projects. Most stats say 40 of jobs will be replaced by AI. It's going to be more like 50%. 40%
of jobs. Yeah. You just forgot the percent.
Okay. So this is earlier I corrected, honey.
It's all good. It is all good. I know you're trying to keep your stats up, right? It's all good. You're trying to get. We always appreciate the effort. It's good. I'm just saying 40%. It's important.
Gotcha.
That's what you meant,
Thank you.
Yeah, which is good.
Okay. So DN said, there's billboards in San Francisco right now that say stop hiring humans. Wow.
It
is.
That's pretty sad. Yeah, but you can see it's coming. It is coming. It is what it is. I'm telling you, I literally use AI between between ChatGPT or between Gemini, 20 at least 20 times a day. At least 20 times a day.
And most of the apps that I use for editing also has AI integrated in it. All right. So Deathray, it's been a while, Deathray. Hello. Happy Sunday, Rich and Cheng. When you said 500 per month for rent versus 3K in the States is the blessing. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. I mean, it's in 500 would probably get you a decent sized place, depending on where you are. If you're and remember, Makati is kind of it's kind of one of the nicer areas. Makati, Mandaluyong, where I'm at, are kind of the nicer areas, more secure, a lot more police and security in these areas. So you get what you pay for, like anywhere else. You can just the starting price is just a lot lower here.
Yes. Yeah. So Kai just said, "Oh my word." Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Do not stop hiring humans.
Stop hiring humans, right.
Okay, so
Skytech is in the house. What's
Hello,
going on?
Skytech. Good evening from Canada, everyone.
Skytech, we're from in Canada. Where you at in Canada? Which province? Right? How many provinces in Canada?
I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll get there.
Right. I just know. 9. Okay.
All right.
Raymond Walker said, if I was advising kids, it would be computer science and AI development and robotics.
Yeah. By the way, most Americans don't know that either, so don't feel left out.
Yeah. All right.
It ain't you.
And also, I think to add to Raymond, I think software development, game development is now what I hear the trending courses.
Right.
You know, because a lot of people are into games nowadays. So game development and software development.
Absolutely, especially like mobile phone games. Yeah, big time, right?
Official EJ Wade.
What's up, EJ?
Hello. My final month rent here will be 2,200 for 1 bedroom.
2,200 or 22,000?
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
Are you in the US or in the Philippines?
Yeah, that's the question, right? Are you? Yeah, EJ, where are you at, bro? Are you in the US? Because 2,200 for 1 bedroom sounds about right, especially California. That sounds, or New York.
But if you add another zero, it's also right.
Sounds right for here in the Philippines,
yeah.
right? So right, but I'm guessing he means the U.S. So
I think you're
okay, right? Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
good lord, yeah. All right.
All right. So Slick Rick said, "Hi DN, that is sad. I've not seen those signs as of yet." So Alan, hello Alan, welcome to the live stream. Hello from Kalinga, Luzon. For me, renting is like throwing money out of the window, and I live cheaper and better building our own house here.
You know, Alan, I have mixed emotions about that, and I don't disagree with you, but I do think when you reach a certain age, depending on what you want to leave behind, depending on what your goals are, I'll put it that way, depending on what your goals are, I think it renting might be more efficient. Just my own opinion, but that's something that I would love to discuss that with you, actually. Because I hear you about renting your own house. If you're talking about retiring out in the province and some piece of land and all that stuff, I get that. And if you're thinking about leaving something for kids or what, I get that too. But if you're buying, it depends, because there's a lot of factors that go into it. Me and Zach just had that same conversation the other day.
But here in the Philippines, inheritance is a big thing. Like for example, like if your parents own a land before they pass away, you know, you have to like fix everything, the title and all that, so that there are no worries handing the property down to you. But what I'm saying is that my point is, it's a big thing here in the Philippines, especially if you have properties, to give it to your
right.
family.
It depends. And the reason I said I'm not so sure is because in the US, sometimes you might, in your mind, you might think you want to give your property to your kids, but what if they don't want your property? What if they don't want to live there, right? It might be easier for you to have an annuity, to have a life insurance policy or something like that, and then they can have the money and do whatever they want with that, and it would be more efficient. That's all I'm saying. But again, for Alan, I agree with you, but just not totally. I think it depends on each person and what their overall goals are,
or maybe where they are.
Mhm.
Okay, for example, in the US, you
Mhm.
may
sure.
want to consider life insurance policy.
Mhm.
Here in the Philippines, you may also consider life insurance policy, but also you might consider, you know, um, land or property.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you,
Mhm.
dear. All right.
All right. So the black box said, yeah, asking woman a lot of questions. Young women a lot of questions. So maybe that's I corrected that. Plural. So women. Yeah. Okay. So the end. Sorry, we have like an. Oh.
Ching's working on her skill set. That's
Yes.
all. Yeah. So she's being very conscious of working on her skill set today. Go ahead. Go ahead. Next.
Okay, Dian said they are actually anti-AI activism signs, but these are the signs of the times.
You know, if you go into the city, we talked about this in one of the videos that me and Slick Rick did. If there's self-driving cars everywhere, everywhere in San Francisco. If you go in the city, now they're in Tempe, they're in Phoenix, Arizona, they're in Los Angeles. It's coming, whether you like it or not. AI is coming. It's not going to stop. It's not going to regress. It's not going to go backward. AI is here. It is not going to stop. So you got to get with the program. Understand that. Look, I got to upgrade my skill set or be able to do something that works together in conjunction with AI for me to survive and for me to flourish or get ahead.
Yeah, I have a quote for this topic that we're
Okay.
talking about. So, nothing is constant in this world except change.
High five. Hi, girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Right? The only thing that's sure to happen is
change.
Change is always going to
Change
happen,
is
right?
coming, whether it's for the better or for the worse. World Philippines, hello. Thank you for joining
what's
us.
Going on, World Philippines?
Welcome to our live stream. If we haven't welcomed you already, so Fuentes are good.
Ivy. I don't know.
Ivy?
Interview. Maybe it means interviews, right?
Yeah.
I like their interviews. I watch their channel a lot. In fact, I'm pretty sure I subscribe to their channel. I think. Yeah. If you guys don't know, I mean, I'll give a quick shout out to Fuentes' family. They do good interviews. It's pretty much her, right? She does good interviews, asks some good questions. Giggles a little bit too much for me, but she's cute and she's very nice and very polite, and I appreciate.
All right, Mr. Ray, thank you for joining us. Shouting out everybody in the chat.
Yeah, what's going on, Mr. Ray? We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hopping in, of course. Right. What does that mean? Naga women.
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Naga women look cool.
Oh, I mean Naga in Bicol. Okay, Naga is in Bicol. So Naga women or women in Bicol look cool.
Right. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Like, you don't know your own culture?
No, I'm thinking about what Naga means, but I remember Fuentes' family being in Bicol, so I kind of associated, using my critical
thinking. Yeah, the girls
thinking.
are cute. The girls and the girls in the video that they interview are cute. I think she is somewhere near a call center or something like that,
or near a university, maybe in the city center. So Naga makes sense. Naga is the city center of Bicol.
Boom, gotcha. See, there you go.
Critical thinking.
Earning your keep, right? You're earning your keep. That's what I'm talking about.
We need to be better. We need to start.
Not just a cute face right here,
yes.
right?
Thank
Not
you.
just a cute face.
Sass in the Philippines.
What's up, Sass?
Thank you for joining us. We split living between the Philippines and the US. We love the peace of mind, the financial savings, and the ease of finding natural fruits, vegetables, and meats in the Philippines. We love the Philippines.
I don't know about the vegetables though, bro.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, the vegetables are pretty expensive. That's the one thing I would say is more expensive. It's tough to get vegetables. I mean, we have such big heads of lettuce and cauliflower, and the vegetables here, you get a little cauliflower is gonna be like this, and it's gonna cost you a grip.
Yeah, but when you live
the Australia one,
it's so big,
for 800
pesos,
right?
Cauliflower.
Yeah, shoot, man.
Yeah, but in fairness to the province, that's one of the things that are cheap in the province, the vegetables. But of course, when you go here to the city, including the transportation of the vegetables, it's a little more expensive here in the city.
I got you. Okay. Alex Jacobs, what's up, Jacobs?
Hello, Jacobs.
What's cracking, bro?
All right, so
Okay, let's see. A lot of greetings.
Okay, so
And-
World Philippines
Okay.
said, I see Davao, Talomo, where cables arrive, growing over Manila and Cebu.
You know, I like Davao, to be honest. I would think that would, of the big cities, the three big cities, I guess, Davao, Cebu, and Manila. I think that would be the place that I would prefer overall, mostly overall. I just see it as a quieter, more calm, relaxed place, and it's away from the craziness in Mindanao. It's on the other side of the craziness, so I think it would be kind of be cool. Right? All right.
All right. So there we have, yes. Okay, so the black box said, yes, they are there. They need to adapt to the new job market, but customer services will be an expiring job in a few years.
Okay. So, and I agree with that. Look, when you go into KFC or McDonald's and you have the stand-up menu that you
The
can just
kiosk.
do, why do you think that's there? Right?
Because
It's not there just for no reason. It's there because it saves labor hours. Now that's one less person they need as a cashier. That's one less person they need to take your order. Now they can just use that, and that saves labor hours and that saves them money, right? So it's coming whether we like it or not. It's all these little things that we don't think about. When we were in what you call it, the cold place. What's the cold city?
Baguio.
When we were in Baguio, we went to a restaurant and a robot brought our food. A robot brought our food and drinks. Now, if that's going down in Baguio, in the Philippines, a developing country, what do you think is going to be like in the rest of the world in the coming future? Right? It's going to be crazy. Ken is on the line. Let's get to Ken quick because I know he's calling from down under. Ken, what do you got for us, bro?
Okay, Ken, can you please lower down your YouTube volume for us? Thank you.
Yeah, g'day. How you going, guys?
Hey, what's going on, Ken?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Just working my backside off.
Thanks for joining us from down under. What do you got on our topic?
I don't think I have a topic. I just think I'm about to give up bloody working to retire. Honestly, it's just getting too much. You know, 7 days a week is taking its toll.
I hear you. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and doing it every day, every week, all year long, it takes a huge toll on you.
Yeah, because I at the moment I've got I've got to the end of the year, and then I'm free for about 6 months.
Right.
Ken, can you please lower your YouTube volume for us? We're getting a little feedback.
Yeah,
can
we're
you
getting
do
a little
this, please?
feedback.
Thank you.
No worries at all. Done.
Okay, perfect. All right. So go ahead. Please continue.
It's Go ahead.
No, continue, please.
Oh yeah. Like I've got 6 months off from January to probably June or July next year.
Come out here to the beaches
Yeah,
and
so
relax.
I'm gonna run riot. I think hire a forward drive. So I have to hire a forward drive or even buy one, and then maybe I don't know, lend it to a friend or something for a while, and until I come back and earn some more money until I retire again.
Right. Ken, I'm thinking I know Australia is expensive. I've been to Melbourne and Sydney, and it is expensive living out there. And there's a huge contrast between living in Australia and living in the Philippines. The cost of living is significantly lower. So I don't blame you at all.
Yeah,
I really can't blame you.
Yeah, Australian, like for every $100 US, it's about 155 at the moment. Australian.
I didn't realize it was that big of a difference.
Yeah, it's a big gap.
Wow.
Big gap. It's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm not liking it. So I've just stopped pumping money into my super right now as of last week, and I'm putting money into my bank account so I can just travel until I retire, because I've got close enough to $1 million now to retire when I turn 60, 61 or whatever it is. And then I have to wait another 6 years after that to get my pension, if I have enough money after that. So, yeah, it's a bit of a bastard.
Yeah, just make sure you have enough money till you have some good health insurance when you're here, and that you can.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Yeah, and you can relax and enjoy your life, and get off the hamster wheel. Get off the hamster wheel. Come out here and enjoy life. Ken, I promise you, when you come out here, I'll have a couple beers with you. I know you like your beer. I'll have a couple of beers with you.
I love the whiskey more.
Oh, hey Ken, look, if you like the whiskey more, I have what you like. I have Johnny Walker Blue and Johnny Walker Green waiting for you.
No worries, brother.
Yeah.
I won't hold you up. Thanks for keeping this dream alive of yours, and you're getting more followers every time, and everyone's looking out for you, and I think they love you because it's a great channel, and just keep doing the great work you are. And
Thank you, Ken.
Thanks to you, Ken. We appreciate you, and you're always welcome to call in. We love having people from Canada, from Australia, from Bermuda, calling in from around the world, right?
We're international.
Our show is growing, right?
Yes.
And thanks to the people. Thanks to the people.
Thank
right?
you for your support.
Absolutely.
Because again, we wouldn't be in this position
Couldn't
if
do
it
without
weren't
you guys.
for you.
All right. So Black Box said.
The Black Box said yes, they are there.
I didn't do that.
Okay. We've read it anyway earlier. Okay. So World Philippines said it will be humans saying what AI puts on screen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Okay. So Alex Jacobs says it's
Bangladesh and India. Yes. And Jake, I hear you. I'm telling you, the work. Here's the thing. I mean, you can say, yeah, there's cheaper labor. Sorry, there's cheaper labor here in the Philippines, but there's cheap labor in Bangladesh too. And there's Bangladeshi people that speak English. There's Indian people. Yes, I know about the accents that speak English. And look, they work I don't know how to say this nicely. There's countries where people work really hard for the salary that they get. And there's countries where people don't necessarily.
Let me say it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there are a lot of people who are little relaxed when it comes to work.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah. And it might be the culture. The culture in some countries where people are really relaxed. Look at Spain, for example. People in Spain are super relaxed. And other countries that follow suit. So Alex said Pakistan too. Malaysia is another example. Places, Vietnam, a lot of stuff is being outsourced to Vietnam now because of the relationship Vietnam has with the United States. So look, things better happen.
Okay. So Anders said Cambodia has way easier visa than the Philippines.
They do. Right. But the problem is going to be the language barrier. And it's going to be even aside from Angkor Wat, Siem Reap, and there's another one I can't remember. But then it's not going to be nearly as developed. It's going to be less developed than the Philippines.
Okay, all right. So the Black Box said New York has no ability to carry guns, so you're a walking target.
Right.
All right. So DG is in the house. Hey, young buck,
What's up,
Alex
DG?
Jacobs. Okay. So I see a new name. Okay. JGBK. Hello, thank you. Welcome to Rich Abroad.
Brooklyn in the house. What's up, JG? What's going on? Thanks for joining our show. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys, if you're new to the show, you're welcome to call in. Slick Rick, make sure you drop the call-in number for the newbies in the house. We appreciate them. And having people call in from around the world is a definite advantage and something we love happening. So make sure. In fact, real quick, let's go ahead and put that number on here. So if you guys want to call in,
it's
you are welcome to do so.
415-490-8030. Call in and give us your take.
Call in, give us your take. Yeah.
I'm loving my inside voice.
Yeah. It's not bad, huh? Yes. And I get to keep my hearing. Yes. Right? I get to keep my hearing. I love it too. I absolutely love it too, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's get back to the comments. Where were we?
All right. More. Okay, there. Slow down. There. Thank you.
Okay, we're right here. Okay.
All right. So Alan retired in the Philippines said, Anders, really easier visas in Cambodia? Can you give example?
Yeah, I know the Cambodian visa is easy. It's not difficult. It's easy to get for sure. But maybe Anders can expand on that a little bit. I just don't know that it's developed enough. And I worry. And the thing I think about, Alan, is medical emergencies. I mean, I think about that all the time. If you have a medical emergency, even as I'm looking at my, yeah, and I can see the difference, and I know it'll go away. But when you start getting older, you worry about every little tiny thing that happens, right? I worry about the hospital. You know, is the hospital going to be? Is there going to be a hospital that's available that's going to take me and be able to take care of me? And in an instance like that. So yeah.
All right.
All right.
So
we need a quick shout out to
Blank Paper One. Thank
Paper
you
One,
so
for
much,
sure.
number one. Thank you so much for joining our live stream. If we haven't welcomed you, welcome to Rich Abroad. So thank you for the super chat. I work for Amazon data centers inside the US. Our UPS backup batteries for our server racks are manufactured in the Philippines by the Schneider APC company.
Okay. All right. There you go. And Blank Paper One is definitely not new. Definitely been in the comments before.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Steel, like a steel trap.
Mental Rolodex.
Yeah. Not really, actually. I got old people memory, but I just remember the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Anders said, show up at border, get a 30-day visa, then ask for a 1-year visa while there. No minimum income requirement or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to get some of that foreigner money, right?
Okay. All right. So the black box said, check out JRC Immigration Services. There's a new visa in the works for younger people.
Yeah. I think a lot of the Southeast Asian countries, they understand tourism is a big thing. Right now, Thailand has tightened up their tourism restrictions. And so, of course, the Philippines just increased the price for some of their visas. But they want the money. They want foreigners coming in. They want the money. But they also want to make money off of us, and they want the foreigners. So it's happening there. It's happening everywhere in Southeast Asia.
Yes. All right. So official EJ Wade said, question for the AI people: when nobody has jobs, who is going to buy their products?
Right. Who's going to have the money to buy products? Right. Yeah.
Good point.
Cryptocurrency. Just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think a lot of things are going to change in the next 10 years. A lot of things. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think the people who thought ahead are going to be ahead, and the people who didn't, maybe, I don't know.
All right.
All right.
So next is JG said Philippines should start manufacturing drones ASAP. And Anders said those of us that bought stocks in NVIDIA.
Right. Right. I mean, that's exactly what I mean. NVIDIA is up right now, actually. That's, things are up, things are down, but I think people that thought ahead are going to stay ahead or will be ahead.
Okay. So Anders said, I'm in tech and it's going to be a rough transition, especially for many of us in tech in the US.
I agree. I totally agree.
Okay. So Obi-Wan said China is catching up quickly. We'll see.
Don't believe the hype, Obi-Wan. 8 years in China has taught me a lot. That nothing in China is what it seems. Nothing. Nothing is what it appears to be. Right.
Okay. World Philippines said work in a regulated industry. It's a niche, but human experience counts. Especially have a DS meter, had some funny AI lying like a human about work progress, ready in 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Obi-Wan said, I'm really happy I'm retired. I hope AI doesn't take that.
Obi-Wan, I'm not, there's some people that are looking forward to retirement. I'm not one of those cats. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I can't wait to retire, collect my Social Security. And I think for me, I just love working. I love working. I enjoy what I do. And I enjoy it so much. I can't imagine not working. I remember when my father retired and he got bored and he went back to work part-time just because he was bored. And then he finally retired because he didn't want to listen to a whole bunch of young kids telling him what to do. But I don't know. I don't know that a day is going to come where I don't work. I just like it too much.
Okay.
I like it.
You can work. You can make lunches for me.
Yeah, I'm going to drive you to work.
Yeah. World Philippines said there were days in between. Funniest was, show me what you got so far. Haven't started. I need this. Why not say at 10%?
At 10%. Exactly. Okay. I totally agree, right?
Willie Young.
Willie What's going on with you, Willie Young?
Hello, Richard.
Welcome to our channel, bro.
Hello, Willie.
Right. If you're new to the channel, if you just dropped in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for us and definitely subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you.
Yes. All right. So the Black Box said, "Yeah, I'm making moves so I can be in IT Park by mid-year next year."
Off to Cebu for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kai just said, "I totally agree. Hospitality and customer service has gone so far downhill in the U.S."
Kai, I mean, here's where I'm going to give the customer service people some credit. And I can't say a whole bunch of good stuff about the customer service people here, but I will say this: they're always polite. They're always polite, right? Then they ain't going to give you a whole bunch of attitude. They're going to be smiling. Just things you better have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say.
And at the same time, if you're really furious, they will still polite and they will still be respectful to you.
Yeah, I agree. They're always polite. You just better, before you go into any fast food joint, you better have a lot of time on your hands. That's what I'll say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slick Rick dropped the call-in number 415-490-8030. If you want to call in, make sure you do it. Make it happen, and we're here to take your calls. Back to the topic. What's the next question?
The next question is that what unexpected expenses surprise you in the Philippines?
Vegetables. Yeah,
You
the
thought
price
that
of fruit
it was
and vegetables.
okay.
I thought because like China, everything, the fruit and vegetables are super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I expected to be like that, but the vegetables are expensive. What else did we talk about last night that I said was expensive?
I think that's it. Like vegetables,
hot sauce. Yeah, I need my hot sauce.
Yeah, I have to go to a specific grocery to get you some tapatio. I got him some tapatio, Slick Rick.
Yeah. Yeah, the hot sauce. But that's about it. Everything else, that's about it. I don't think anything else is like expensive. Just things that you have to import in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ray said, I didn't experience good customer service while in the Philippines. Sorry, Mr. Ray, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. Again, not everything is going to be great where you go.
Whenever we go out, I try to rub his back, and then I got this.
But it's not like I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go crazy or nothing like that. I just understand that. Yeah, your patience is gonna be tried.
I know, but when his patience is tried by, waiting for peach mango pies, I have to.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you, right?
Okay, so Morris said, yes, Kaija. In the U.S., it's like they act like they are doing you
for reals. For reals. Going into McDonald's, just asking for, I can go on for forever. And it depends on who's working. It depends on where you are. But even still, the young kids are just different now. The young kids are different. They're raised without they don't respect adults. They don't respect. You can go anywhere in the U.S. and people are cussing out loud in public. You will never hear that. You will go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that's what equality means also in the U.S. Like, for example,
more?
No. I mean, equality, men and women are equal. So that also means that, even if I'm young, I can be equal to an adult, if you know what I'm trying to say.
I'm not with that.
With equality.
Respect,
but here in the Philippines, we value and we respect elders.
Yeah, respect is respect. And when you're out in public, you need to act a certain way, show respect for the people around you, especially the older people that are around you.
Yes.
Cussing, but in the US, anywhere in the US, you'd be walking in public and the young kids will be cussing, will be talking crazy.
Here, if you're an adult and you hear a younger kid like cussing, we will call you out for cussing in public.
Yeah. Well, you can get shot up doing that in the home and at home, but
here.
But I would look at people sideways, but and if it got out of hand, I would say something politely. But I'm trying to lose my life over some dumb stuff, right? DG said, "Welcome, Sister Kaija. Hope you're not a San Francisco Giants fan." Stop, DG. Quit with that. She's a Giants fan. She's from the house, bro. Right.
All right. So World Philippines said, "I want to steer clear of Cebu and Manila, I think."
If you want the smaller town, I like the smaller towns. I just worry about two things. I need internet. I have to have great internet service, and then I need a place where there's no brownouts, and the last thing, a place where you can get good medical care. We're not young cats. things happen. Things happen, and if you're not a young cat, you need to make sure that you can go somewhere and be taken care of.
Yes. All right. So, okay. So, DG, oh snap, I'm a Niners.
How about that? Right. Told you, she's from the Bay, son. No, my sister. Right.
Hello, James Weatherspoon.
What's up, Spoon? Spoon's in the house.
Okay, so why too crowded? World Philippines.
Yeah, why too crowded, right? All right.
All right.
Tiger said snow sucks, right? And I agree. Snow is cool for a minute, and then you just don't want to. Yeah, you ain't trying to hear nothing about that. DG is hollering about being a Dodgers and a Raiders fan because he's from SoCal and all of that. Yeah. But look, but the Raiders used to be NorCal, so what's up anyway? Go ahead.
All right. So, JG said, "I'm in Brooklyn and just looking to do the snowbird thing."
Right. You know what snowbird thing is? Snowbird means that that in the wintertime you're gonna move to a warm weather place.
Oh,
right?
It's like
you
migrate.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. So Anderson, Grand Forks, North Dakota. Yes. One winner. We had 8-9 days in a row with less than OnlyFans.
It's not OnlyFans, honey.
What does OF mean?
I'm not sure, but I can tell you.
Then OF as
then
high.
0 degrees Fahrenheit. It's
okay.
0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a tough one to decipher, though.
Okay.
Right. So 89 days in a row with less than 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Gosh,
high,
I'm like
that is freaking cold.
Oh.
Yeah, that is freaking cold.
My mind is like described by Rihanna's song. Wow.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not. I'm just citing this.
Okay. Yeah, it's freaking cold in North Dakota. If you've never been there, you're not missing anything. Don't go.
All right. So Raymond Walker said, in addition to nature, I have peace of mind living here. People are kind.
Absolutely. People are super kind. Right? You're never going to complain about the people here. The people is not going to be a complaint when you come to the Philippines.
Okay. So Dian said, Richie was voice.
Let me handle this one.
Okay.
DJ Dian said, Richie was Boise State in your conference with all that blue ass football field. Someone told me that birds keep crashing into the field because they think it's water. Actually, Boise State used to be in the Big Sky Conference, but when we got there, I think like they moved like the year that I got there or the year before, but they were in the Big Sky Conference. Boise State and Idaho, but then Idaho is back now. But Idaho moved to the Big West or something like that. And they got crushed all the time. So now they're back in the Big Sky Conference. But yeah. But anyway, they used to be, they're not anymore. Boise State's a little bit bigger than we are these days. Yeah, Boise State's they're the real deal.
Okay. All right. So Kai just said, Raymond Walker, see that peace of mind stuff is real wealth. That is a good reason to relocate elsewhere.
It is. And it is. And again, if the toughest thing is you miss your family, I want to ask, what's the difference between moving from California to South Carolina, or California to Texas, right? California to New York or something like that. You're still going to miss your family. You're still away from your family, but I'm in another country. I still miss my family. I don't get to see them as often. But peace of mind, how valuable is peace of mind to you? And that's the question. To me, it's super valuable. I get to talk to my family. As soon as we get off at this live stream, I know who I'm about to call. But I get to talk to my family. My family know I love them. Every time I go home, we get to spend some time together. And shoot, I love it. But peace of mind is everything.
Yeah, I hear you.
And if you come here and people try to take your peace away, make sure you get away from them too.
World Philippines said they'll get a 50-year-old guy retiring to the provinces, hopefully college to Jollibee, so OFW instead.
Right. Good call on that one.
All right, so Slick Rick said, thank you, Ken McCulkin, for your kind words, brother.
Without a doubt. Troy is in the house, right?
Hello, Troy. Good morning, lovely people.
What's going on, Troy?
So, LOL. I'm way late, but what's up, good people? Better late than never.
You're just on time, bro.
Kaijo, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for reminding us to smash.
Thank you, Kai. Thank you, baby.
Smash the like button.
All right.
Yes. All right. So, Ander said, AI is great. AI is best. I welcome the AI overload.
Right. Joey Jover, Agbayani, my
Hello,
dude.
Joey. Good morning, Sir Rich and Miss Chang. Another blessed Sunday for everyone. Just got home for free market grocery.
Nothing wrong with that. Please, the price is right.
Yes. So Troy quote said, quote, okay, working my second job in the freezing cold. Looking forward to September and my flight back to Negros.
I hear you. All right. And that's the thing. Out here, maybe you don't have to have a second job. It's more affordable to live here, and you don't need a second job. You can just have a primary job or do what you're doing, or maybe like someone else said, you can be a snowbird, right? And do a 6 and 6 thing. If whatever brings you peace, whatever brings you peace of mind, I'm all for. That's all I can say is, yeah, I mean, there's a balance, and yeah, you're gonna miss some things. Yeah, there might be some things that might not be as convenient as at home, but if you can wake up with a smile and you're going to bed with a smile and you're feeling good, what's the value of that? I think there just has so much value in life.
So does the slower pace of life work for you here in the Philippines or against you?
Neither.
Slower pace. Because when you're back in the US,
right.
A lot of people say that the pace is faster.
It's substantially faster.
Yeah. So here in the Philippines, we all know that everything is a little slow. So, do you think that it works for you having a slower pace?
It doesn't, but not every it's not my country. Not everything is designed to work for me. You have to take the good with the bad when you go and live in a foreign country. And to me, that's just one of the things that is just probably not going to appeal to most people coming here. Is life is a little slower. People do things slower. No one's in a hurry to do anything. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. But it's not going to change for me, and it's not for you guys to change for me. It's for me to come here and adapt to how you guys rock, and that's it.
All right. So how do you feel being around locals here in the Philippines? Do you feel welcomed, isolated, or a little bit of both?
No, I feel absolutely welcome. People are always smiling. People are always nice. People are super cool. I would just say this. The one thing I would say is people are super nice. However, when you meet somebody who comes up to you, they're super friendly, they're super nice, and they introduce themselves, your radar, your antenna
should be
up. When people approach you and they come up to you smiling, super nice, hey, how you doing? But your antenna should be on high alert. On high alert. Remember, I said that anytime someone says follow me, when they approach you, you should be on high alert. Because when you approach them, people are going to be super nice, all that stuff. But be wary when someone approaches you.
Yeah. So what do you think are the differences on how friendships are formed here in the Philippines versus when you were back home? I
don't know. I think when you're at home, I think most of your friends are people you grew up with. I mean, even still today, most of my friends were people I grew up with, like high school or college. Those are most of my friends still. It gets harder to make friends. You guys tell me what you guys think. It gets harder to make friends as you get older. I mean, you might make friends from work. You might get some friends from work and all that, but it does get a lot harder to make new friends when you get older because you're more picky.
Yeah.
You know what you like, you know what you're about, and it's harder. It's a lot harder. So
sorry.
So I don't think it's different. I think even more so here because the difference in the cultures and all that stuff. It's hard you can have acquaintances here.
Yeah,
you can know people.
Fair enough.
But when you call them friends, I don't know.
So speaking of friendship, you said that I noticed and I realized that having these conversations, I realized that Filipinos are not really that friendly. And comparing both, from the US and from the Philippines, can you say that Americans are more friendly compared to Filipinos?
Overall, we are. I think we're as friendly to you as you are to us. We're friendly to you as long as you're friendly to us. If you're not friendly to us, you will quickly find out we're not so friendly, right? But let me also say this: when it comes to, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's all right.
Old man moment, right? Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. It was there. Why you distract me, man?
Sorry, man.
Come on, man. No. Ken, thank you, man. Ken gifted
Another 10
Richie Broad memberships.
Thank you so much.
I have no idea who
got
got them. If you just received a membership,
let's shout out Ken.
Yeah, shout out to Ken for sure. Please, will you let us know who got the membership? I would really love to know how YouTube decides that.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
they just start throwing them out. They're
it's like
candy, right?
Like free.
Yeah. Thank you, Ken. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
Ken.
that, right? Let's see who.
Okay.
Right.
So there you go. Troy said all over based in Bacolod.
We got friends in Bacolod, and people like it there. I think Gio was there, but he just moved. I think he just moved.
And our friend Joey, Joey, I hope you're doing fine.
Yeah, and he's in Bacolod, and I guess no news is good news. Haven't chatted with him in a minute, but he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Right?
So LOL said AI is a double-edged sword. As a cybersecurity specialist, there are many ways that AI can and will be used to harm, steal, and underscore human decency. One young man killed himself over an AI girlfriend.
Ain't that something? He had issues though. I mean, come on, if you're killing yourself over an AI girlfriend, come on, you had a lot of issues already. If you had an AI girlfriend, you had issues already. So I can't be surprised by that. But look, even for the good things that AI does, there's going to be a lot of bad things that come. There will be absolutely a lot of bad things.
Yeah, because when it comes to skill set, a lot of people will rely to AI, and it will diminish where the part where they use their own brain to think, because AI is going to think for them. The critical thinking maybe not be fully developed, especially here in the Philippines and
other places.
And other places also. But if conveniences comes a lot of cons also.
Got you. Along with that, piggybacking off that, these days you can't even, when someone calls you and you don't recognize a number, you got to be careful to even answer your phone because AI can steal your voice. It can steal your voice and start and use it and duplicate your voice and use it as voice command, for passwords and passcodes and stuff like that. So you got to be really, really careful, super careful. Let's see, where are we at now?
All right, so OB1 said, okay, that's close to immigration when you need to renew.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So Death Ray, question Rich and Cheng, for the married couples, do you see the extended family babysit or hire nannies, or does Filipino traditional values see grandparents raise their grandkids?
I'm going to have you.
Okay. So number one, extended family members normally, especially grandparents, babysit their grandchildren. However, for example, the grandparents are in the provinces, what the others do, they send the children back to the grandparents, and of course, the parents are living here in Manila, and they kind of grow up without their parents. They grow up with their grandparents. However, also there are households who hire nannies, okay, so to take care of their children while they're at work.
Usually it's the more wealthy or the higher up household that hire nannies. The majority of households, would you say the majority of households, the kids get left with the grandparents?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the most part, yes.
But just to expand on that, a lot of times the parents move to the big city for work. For work. So that they can work, and they send money back home to the grandparents to help support the kids.
And also, if you don't have a choice, you really have to hire a nanny, especially when you're a solo or a single parent. You have to hire a nanny to take care of your child while you do the work.
Yeah, I know somebody who hires a nanny. She works at a bank, and she hires a nanny, and then she has a living nanny for like 8,000 pesos a month or something like that, and the nanny takes care of her kid. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. I hope we answered your question. All right, so
let's see.
Okay, Obi-Wan said, I saw that, LOL, that AI told him to be with her or something like that. It was creepy.
Yeah.
Wow.
But come on, let's just real quick. I ain't gonna be a dead horse on this. But look, if you have an AI girlfriend, you have issues already, right? You gotta have some issues. If you get upset over what an AI girlfriend says or does to you, you have some serious issues that need to be addressed. Maybe you should get an AI therapist. to sit down with you. And but come on,
No,
man.
okay, I hear
Come
you.
on, you killing yourself over some AI did or said?
Because, honey,
Stop
I
that.
think what they thought that it was real because it made them feel good. You know?
Okay.
All right. So, JG said, especially if you're sending to many people, they will watch, or look.
They will look.
Uh-huh.
Look or watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So Morris said, living our lives, that is a serious situation. I just saw a video about AI girlfriends.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but doesn't that speak to how men feel about the women out there? And
They would rather
they'd rather be with an AI
AI.
girlfriend
Mhm.
than deal with the women, than
Mhm.
deal with the women now. And that's really sad. I think that's really sad. And
Yeah.
I'm on both sides because I'm not just going to put it on women. There's a lot of men that want a girlfriend, but they're not willing to put in the hard work
Yeah.
that it takes to to maintain to sustain a good relationship. Women need to be taken care of. They're going to want money. They're going to want money no matter where you are in this world.
They're gonna want attention.
Yeah, they're going to want attention. They're going to want time. They're going to want money. You're going to have to do that no matter where you are. In some places, you're just going to have to do more. But I just think it speaks a lot. It speaks volumes to the situation we're in the world when it comes to relationships.
Yes. Okay, so World Philippines said, my concern is that wages are not going up, retiring at the right time.
Yeah.
You need to take your time, save as much as you can, and then before you finally retire. Okay, so.
Absolutely.
All right, so Morris said, if you are an outdoors person, you will only need a place to rest your head.
That's it. That's it, man. I mean, there's just so much to do out here. There's so much to do out here. In so many places you can go, and I think I agree with you. World Philippines said, I think crypto will kill the US dollar. World Philippines, I think crypto is going to do a lot of things in the future that people just have no idea about. I'm banking on it. I'm banking my savings on it. Right?
Okay. So LOL said, on an investment note, those of you that are looking to build wealth for your next generation, getting in on the ground floor of these AI companies can be gold mine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Find out who's building what, who's doing what, and invest in those companies while they're still small.
Okay.
Right? The moment they get bought out by somebody else, bing.
Okay, so Skytech said, here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, rent is so expensive and it keeps going up, and even groceries too. And you have to work more and more, and how it is comparing to the Philippines, as I have never.
I know Toronto is a pretty expensive place to live in. That's the city in Canada, though. Toronto's a cool place. Anyway, Skytech, I hear you. Philippines is a good option. And look, everybody's situation is different. I'm not advocating everybody to move. I'm not saying everybody you should move to the Philippines. That's life. It's paradise. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's another option. If you're tired of doing what you're doing and you're trying to do something different, you want to get off the hamster wheel, and you're just ready to enjoy your life, and you're in a situation where you can either bring your work here or you can retire, you should consider this to be an option. Yeah.
All right.
Married or divorced. If you're married, if you can talk your wife into coming and checking it out and coming here, I don't think it's a bad deal. I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
Okay. So JG said
hold on, we need to get this one.
Sorry. World Philippines said 3.5% of world population, only from Bretton Woods post World War II, and price in Bitcoin does the same job for trade as pricing in US dollar.
I'm banking my savings on it, World Philippines.
Okay, JG said, to get the best service and pay the lowest price, we need to get rid of human workers.
Overall, I mean, there's a pro and a con to it, because you get better service, there's more competition, but people losing jobs. People will lose jobs, but the service will be better, right? But the other con to it is, if there's no jobs, then there's no money to spend, and it doesn't matter if the service is better, because people can't go and use the services.
Absolutely. All right, so LOL. In Carmona, Cavite, we have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in a gated community. for $430 a month. Every room has a split level air conditioning.
How about that, right? If you guys live in a house out here, houses, believe it or not, a house is cheaper than a condo.
Yes,
house is substantially cheaper. 4-bedroom. This is not uncommon. A 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in a gated community for that kind of price, not uncommon at all.
But of course, Carmona Cavite is far from the city center, so it's a little shall we say cheaper or affordable, maybe.
It's more affordable.
Yeah, but when you
less expensive.
But when you come here in the city with the same amenities, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, that's gonna be a little expensive, a little more pricey than $430.
Okay. Real quick again, you guys don't forget. We shot through this, huh? Don't forget, make sure if you want to call in, we got a little bit more time left. 415-490-8030. Call in, give us your take. And also don't forget to hit that like button, hit that thumbs up on your way in or on your way out if you haven't already. And definitely subscribe to our channel. We definitely appreciate it.
All right. So
okay, let's get back to the comments. But you know what? Before we do, I just always want to make sure that we thank the people who sent out.
Yes.
Yeah. So
okay, we're done.
Let's make sure we get to
okay,
there. We got. We thanked Ken McCulkin for sending up for 15 total 15. Memberships for sending those out. We appreciate that.
Yes, Young Fresh Global. Thank you so much for your super chat. Love the show. Do you think I am wrong for asking my Filipina for her IG and Facebook password? Keep it above.
Young Fresh, we definitely appreciate that. I'll let you take it.
I don't, to be honest, that's part of a relationship. For me, just my opinion, I think that's part of the relationship. What do you call that? You should be able to. You should be willing to give your password and your password and your account to your.
The question is, do you think he's wrong?
I don't think you're wrong for asking that. And
do you think she's wrong? Do you think she would be wrong for wanting her own privacy and saying, no, I don't think I want to give that to you?
It's not wrong either. So that's part of privacy, but I am willing to share you my password. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go through all of it, but just so you know my password, so that anytime you want to look at it, you know how to look at it.
I would give you mine because I don't use social media.
I would give you mine as well.
I don't use social media, so I wouldn't worry about it.
But,
but I don't think you're wrong at all. But I understand someone not wanting to give it to you. I can understand both sides. I think it depends on the nature of your relationship, how close you guys are, how where are you guys in the relationship? Are you talking about taking it to the next level? I think all those things matter.
Yeah, because I think personally, if you have if you're already in that stage in your relationship where you're comfortable knowing each other's passwords,
I don't even think you should have to ask.
You just know. Yeah, you just know.
Anyway. All right, so we thank Ken. Big Boss gifted one Richard Abroad membership. Thank you, Big Boss. We appreciate that. PB Philip Brewer is in the house.
It's been a while, PB.
Yeah.
Thank you
sent
for
a super sticker. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
PB. Thank you very much. You know who I miss is
JC Mac.
No, JC Mac. If you're out there, JC Mac, we talking about you last night. Hope you're doing well. But it'll come. The name will come to me.
Okay.
But we were supposed to get him a membership.
BYL.
And I haven't seen him. And I messaged him. BYL. If you're out there, bruh, I would love to be able to get you a membership. So if you can, but we can't.
Just give it to you.
YouTube doesn't allow us to do it that way. So even if I can Zelle you some money to buy a membership, I will do that. Give me a suggestion as to how to get you a membership.
If you're
watching. I will do it if you're watching, bro. I really want to keep my word, and that's important to you. And I just don't know how to do that. So anyway, okay, I think this is DG, right? I think this is DG. We'll take this phone call, and boom. DG, what's happening, man?
Hello?
Did we miss him?
DG? You there?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, here we'll hang up. DG, call us right back. I'm not sure what happened there, but call us right back and we'll take that phone call for sure.
Right? So let's jump write back in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay, yeah,
Up.
up.
Are you
Okay,
serious? Up that much?
yeah, okay, there. Okay, lower. Okay, there. Okay, we answered that question from
Okay.
Detre.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And
All right. More, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got the call.
go ahead and do
All
that.
right, so yes.
All right. Okay. Wait. Let's see if we can do it this time. And there. Okay, I think we got it this time. What's up, DG?
Okay. No, I just wanted to comment on the like making friends things as you age. I'll say for me, what Cooties 19 taught me was just how to be by myself. So I'm kind of like nowadays, man, I entertain myself.
I do too.
I'm cool with it.
I do too. I'm with you. You know what? And now I remember my comment, so thank you for that. What I was gonna say is I've made more friends from this channel than I've made in the last 5-10 years before that. Easily I've made more acquaintances, met more people that I like from just having this YouTube channel than any other way, for sure.
Yeah, that you wouldn't mind hanging out with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with
And
you. Go ahead.
so Chang wear a little fast ass. I saw her in the booty shorts. Tell her don't let me see that again.
He saw you in some booty shorts.
When?
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's my fault. I wasn't trying to talk.
I just want to give her a hard time and like, God damn, Ricky, you're ugly, motherfucker. Your sister's smart as hell, man.
Hey, thank you. Hey, and she's just one of them. She's just one.
Okay. Hey, well, I'm Asian persuasion, but if I ever jump off the Asian train, I might.
Right on, brother. All right, man. We appreciate you. All right, take care,
bro.
All right.
Ken, what's up, man? You giving us a call back? Okay, I think we got this time.
Hello, Ken.
G'day.
Hey, good day, Ken.
Yeah, g'day. I'm just calling back to just ask you a question.
Shoot.
I don't know how you guys are doing it so well, but you must have a lot of practice behind the scenes because you're always talking to each other, then look at each other, and you seem to work it out very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say thank you so much for trying so hard.
Thank you, Ken. You know, we have a pre-production meeting and we have a post-production meeting where we talk about anything that went wrong during the show and things we want to correct. But in truth, it does seem to flow pretty easily between us. We get along pretty well, and I think we understand the expectation that we have for each other, and there's a mutual respect. There's a mutual respect and understanding. So it makes it pretty easy. And thank you.
Appreciate that.
No, it does. It's so sweet though. You look at each other and you go first. No, you go. It's so funny.
We get along pretty good. I think after 2 years, we have an understanding. She understands my expectations for sure. I understand her expectations. Yeah. And it works well. I want to say this, Ken. Actually, anything else, and then I'll add a comment offline.
Yeah, no worries. No, I just wanted to say that I just think you guys are really doing such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
I just like to know how you iron out all the problems and so forth. Because I'm a little bit like you, Rich. I like to make sure that everything's on point all the time.
Yes. I'll let Ching answer. Actually, go ahead. What do you want? Yeah.
Okay, so it takes a lot for me to understand that Rich is more experienced than me and more knowledgeable than me. So it takes a lot to take in and sink in that I need to do a step back and just let him do what he needs to do, because I want him to be, you don't see this in a lot of our videos, but you see this on the bloopers sometimes. That's why people are saying, oh, you're too tough on Cheng. because I wanted him to be tough on me. So because I wanted to learn. Because if I don't give feedback from him, honest feedback, then how will I learn? I want to improve myself. I want to be better, not just for myself, for him, for the channel, and also for my children. So I that's an understanding between us. He will always be my mentor, and I will be
hopefully not always.
Yeah, but
hopefully
hopefully not
yeah.
always. But I will always look up to you as my mentor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one thing I did notice about you, Cheng, is when you do what do they call it? You're trying to cue things together. You pull a face, and she's waiting to say to her part, and all of a sudden, bang, she'll say something. Your face goes and contorts, and I go, that's how sweet that is. I said, that's lovely.
Thank you.
She has a good I think her natural disposition is pretty good. It's pretty good, and it works well. Yeah, it works well for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true. It's very true. But I just wanted to give you both some love and let you know that
thank you.
It's great to see you both trying to improve. It's wonderful.
Ken, thanks. We really appreciate that.
Ken.
We really appreciate the comment and the constructive critique.
Yeah, I'll let you finish up the show so you can get out of it and eat something at least.
Thank you. Much
Thank
appreciated.
you, Ken.
Take care, Ken. Right.
I think also one of the things that I need to improve on is to work on my facial expressions, because whenever I disagree with something, my face can't hide it.
I think that's natural. I think that's
I need to work
natural,
on that too.
I don't know. I think that's natural. But you hit on something that I think I would love to address. There's every now and then there will be people in the comments who will say, "Oh, you're too tough on Cheng. You're always correcting her." I think sometimes, number one, it's important to remember that the videos you watch, that our audience are watching, they're watching completely edited videos, right? Completely edited videos, and she's editing the videos. I do the final trimming, I do the final approval on everything, but she trims and she edits the videos, and I do it too. And I think it's important to remember, like she just said, what if she says, "Hey, I want you to be tough on me"? What if she says, "Look, I'm trying to grow. I look at you as a leader, as a mentor, as somebody who I can learn from. I want you to teach me." And whatever that means is what it means. So for those people who see that and say, "Oh, I think you're a little too tough on her letter," it's easy to say that from over there because you don't understand our dynamic. But it works for us, and I appreciate the feedback. I definitely appreciate the feedback, and I take it to heart. But keep in mind, it's tough to say what should work or what other people should do in their relationship. It's easy to say that from over there, but whatever works for them is what works for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I need to be straightened up sometimes.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing all right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we're done with that. Okay. So I think. Yeah.
Okay. I think we're right about here.
Yes. All right. So John Nielsen, Johan Nielsen. Okay, Johan Nielsen, welcome to Research Abroad. Well, not everyone is made for computer science, says the dude that grew up with neural networks when you coded things yourself. Oh, gotcha.
Okay, yeah. And Johan, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you adding your comment. Look, I think but we missed one real quick.
Okay, so World Philippine said in Spain, 1 hour from Malaga, townhouse is 600 euros, similar dollars for 6 bed.
Whew, that's a nice price. Okay. And I think everybody's different, Johan. Everybody's definitely different. And some people are into the computer sciences and they do well. I think a lot of people are going to have to adjust. Are going to have to adjust what's going on and what they're doing, and are going to have to get into computer sciences or robotics or something like that.
So the black box said the condos I am looking for in IT Park is going around $650 to $700 a month.
A lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what you make, depending on what you make and what your level of comfort needs to be, what you feel like it is. So
if you like a bigger space,
a big space, yeah.
All right. So Mr. Ray said, young and fresh global travel. What are you looking to see? Don't go digging because you definitely will find.
Be careful. Be careful what you be careful what you wish for, right?
So Young Fresh said, I want to take it to the next level, but I need to vet
You
her
got
first.
vet carefully, bro. We say it in
Mhm.
every video.
Mhm.
Vet carefully, choose wisely.
Yes.
That is
Mhm.
the best thing you can do for yourself is to vet very carefully. Ask a lot of questions. Yeah.
You might even
Mhm.
ask the difficult questions or the tough
Mhm.
questions to ask,
Mhm.
but ask away.
Yeah. World Philippines, 5 bedrooms in E-mids, 800 GNP, $1,000, right? That's not bad. That is not bad, right?
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Obi-Wan said, yes, you definitely need to vet.
uh,
Terminator.
Terminator said, if I go to the movies here in the Philippines and I have a bad experience with the audio and picture cutting out at times, do I have the right to talk to a manager or someone who works there about it? I think
I think
so.
so. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
What?
because
Yeah.
you're going to a cinema to get better quality for the audio and for the video. And if you're not getting that kind of service, then you don't have value for your money. So
The one thing I would say is when you do talk to them, don't be irate, don't be angry, don't be shouting or nothing like that. Just be very calm. I think one of the biggest problems when it comes to customer service here in the Philippines is nobody will say anything. Nobody will, people don't want, local people don't want to complain about bad customer service. And because they don't complain, nothing changes. But the only time things will change is if enough people get together and make it change.
mhm.
And I think I'm really hardcore about that. You know how I feel about that.
Mhm.
Go ahead. You don't have
Yeah.
to like patient win in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I have an experience where I finally voiced out my experience, and when I left a review on someone else's page or service because of the experience that I
Mhm.
had, a bad experience, they blocked me from.
Did they really?
Yeah, I can see them. They deleted the comment, they
Mhm.
deleted the
Right.
review
Yeah.
because it's face.
Right.
They're going to lose face. Someone, we already told you that it's our drivers are X, Y, and Z and all that. But if we're not gonna say anything, how will the service improve?
It'll never improve
And
if
at
you
the
don't say
same time,
anything.
I
Yeah.
have another experience where I wanted to talk to a manager, but they put me on queue for 2 hours waiting for the manager, and the manager never called back.
Right.
So they want to make these excuses for me not to talk to a manager.
But the thing is, if there's not enough competition, there's nothing you can do because you have to use their service.
Yeah.
But then when competition comes along, then everybody dumps them, right? So
Yeah.
it works out. You get what
Mm.
you get what's coming to you, right?
So Ander said, I think we need AI to roll up the various chats going for Rich and Cheng to read about.
It would be
Yeah,
good. I
I
think it would be
think
good, right?
yes. So I mean, it's a good thing
Mhm.
for example, we always say in our videos that we love reading and we love responding.
Mhm.
But there will come a time that thanks to all of you, that our comments are getting more and more, and
Yeah.
it's giving us a hard
It's
time. It's
tough.
tough now to
It gets tougher and tougher to respond
maybe we
to
have
all
to
the comments. Yeah.
revise the we
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
reading your comments. We
Well,
still love reading your
yeah,
comments.
we like to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not we always, but we like to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
always, but now it's really tough for us to respond.
And Obi-Wan said, just complain politely. That's it.
Mm.
But complain. Voice it. Say
Mhm.
put a voice to it.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there and be mum.
Mhm.
Complain politely. You don't.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Someone just gave us constructive criticism. It's okay to
Yes.
do that, right?
Mhm.
And if they do a good job, say they did a good job.
Yeah, you
Don't
don't
just complain.
and also, speaking of politely, you don't have to sound condescending to just prove your point.
You shouldn't sound
You
condescending.
shouldn't sound
Yeah.
condescending to just prove your point. You can address your point without making the other person feel ashamed or being shamed for having or doing that mistake or whatever.
Right. Okay.
All right. So DG said, since our daughter and oldest son were born in the Philippines, so their names
Are now on the title.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think that's a good idea. And I think again, as I was saying to Alan, it has a lot to do with what's your plan. What do you want to accomplish? Because I think like when you get to be around 45 to 50 years old, I really think, and this is in the U.S. again. I think buying a house may not necessarily be the smartest thing for you, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. But in the Philippines, like you said, people care about leaving stuff for their kids.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you do just as well having an annuity or having a life insurance
policy?
And it would be substantially cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, JG said, get with the program. Get with the program, damn it.
Yeah. All right. So LOL said to Terminator, sure, you can talk to the manager. I can tell you what the response will be. Sorry po, and that will be as far as that goes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know what? I think you have to be, I think maybe calling into corporate or messaging corporate, something like that. Because there will be a time when it will matter. It will matter. But if nobody says nothing, I don't know. I think you have to, you can't just sit there and take it when you get bad service.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Derek Greenwade said death and taxes also.
Change, death, and taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Alan said,
I just got a notice from Remitly starting 2026. I will be charged 1% to transfer money from states to the Philippines on my monthly budget. I always get my money from remittances, not bank to bank.
Mm-hmm. I do too. And I got the same notice, Alan. I use Remitly all the time. I think it's a great service. And, everybody's trying to make their money, right? They're trying to make their money. And, what are you going to do? Hopefully another service will come out that's cheaper. But I use Remitly too, and I'll continue to do so. Because in my opinion, I know, share with me. I think it's the best service that we have available for that, for those kind of transfers.
Okay, Alan said, Alan, those are new rules in the U.S. for remittances, I believe.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, LOL said, Alan, I think that additional charge or tax is for non-citizens that send money.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I'm not sure, but I got the same notice. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Terminator said, "Okay, thanks, LOL. That's all I expect here." So it's cool to have a community in chat, learn from each other, not just from us, but also from people in the chat.
Absolutely, right.
So Slick Rick is reminding us to call in, and don't forget to hit that like button and give us your take. And yes,
we have enough time for 2 more calls. So be those 2 calls. Be one of those 2 calls. We have enough time for 2 more calls. We're going to end this at 11:30. At 11:30, so we'll take 2 more calls. Why are you smiling? You hungry, huh? You hungry? Well, hold on. I'll get you something to eat. Okay. I'll cook you up something. Right.
Thank you.
All right. We got enough calls to. We'll run this to 11:30. So we got 24 more minutes. Be one of the last 2 callers, and we'll take that call. Totally Frank.
Frank said, I retired last November 18, and I will be flying to the Philippines next November 18. I am very adaptable. I will have to find out.
Come find out. Come find out. You're going to be okay. I guarantee you'll be okay. If you can adapt to a slower life and that things just are not going to move fast, you're going to be okay. Right?
Okay. Kai just said, you mentioned that veggies are at a premium. So on that note, what other items would you consider to be more on the pricey side in the Philippines?
Sis, I don't think anything. Hot sauce. But stuff, you know what? Stuff that we like cheese.
It's expensive.
Cheese is expensive because they don't put cheese and stuff out here. What? Am I wrong?
No,
okay.
I just remembered you have a shortage of cheese.
Yeah, because she like sprinkle a little tiny bit of cheese. I'm like, hold on, put some cheese on my.
I understand because in my mind, cheese is expensive. So
right. No, I'm making chicken tacos. Put some cheese on my chicken taco, right? But she's sprinkling a little tiny bit. No, but cheese is expensive.
It is.
What else is expensive?
Like products from the U.S. Of course.
Anything that has to be imported from the U.S.
Cereal, granola.
Cereal is going to be expensive.
It is.
Yeah, cereal is going to be expensive. But I'll eat a special kind of cereal. Regular cereal, I don't think is that expensive. But I eat the special kind of granola with cereal and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And nuts.
Cheese nuts.
You know me.
I was going to say it right. I beat you.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the black box said no giant spiders, super killer snakes are to a minimum. No brown recluse spiders in your shoes in the Philippines, brother. Let's go.
Right. You might get a cockroach in your shoe because it's dark and they love the dark places. But every now and then you might get a cockroach, especially a dead one. But there are no giant spiders. I like that you said super killer snakes are at a minimum because they do have them here, right? They do have cobras. Believe it or not, there are cobras out in the Philippines. So you need to be careful when you're out in the wilderness or out there in no man's land. But in general, you're not going to run into anything like that.
Yeah, I'm like a cockroach. No, I like dark.
You like dark places? Man, anyway. Man, you and your jokes, man. You
Yeah, and also that. Thank you, Obi-Wan. I think electricity is also expensive, especially.
Yeah, because you gotta use your AC, sis. You got the AC is on. I mean, I don't sleep with my AC on. I sleep with the fan on, but you're gonna have to run your AC the majority of the time. And if you're like me, I work from home, so my AC has gotta be on. It has to be on. So that's where your big. But what's my biggest bill is 42, so $80, and that's in the max in the middle of summer, right? So $80 is the biggest bill I had when it came to AC.
Yeah.
So I know your electricity is more than $80 a month. So and that's in California. So I don't think it's that much bigger. But that's a good call. Electricity for sure, right?
All right. So Luca.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So Luca, hello. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Luca? How's it going?
And we also have
Maria. Would that be two young ladies? Two young, nice Filipino ladies.
Hello.
In our chat on our channel.
Yeah, on that note. So we also are promoting our couples connection. If you would like to be in our couples connection, send us an email. Just go to one of our videos. Any of our let me slow down. Just go through any of our videos on our live stream. Any of our videos. And we always put our email there. Send us an email if you want to be part of our couples connection.
We would love to have you on. There's a lot of fine, young, quality gentlemen on our channel who might be looking for a quality Filipina, and this would be a great place to meet. So, gentlemen, and not just why you just promote for the women to come on instead of the men.
Because we have fewer
but
female
promote the men too.
But of course, we'd love to have some dashing debonair in our couples connection.
Either way, if you're a man or you're a woman, you would like to be on our couples connection, be sure to hit us in the email. Drop me a little note, and we will get you all hooked up. We'll put you on. People get a little shy these days, and I don't know why. But all these men who supposedly have so much confidence, right? But when it comes to coming on and being on Couples Connection, when you have an opportunity to get a lot of nice young ladies looking at you and checking you out, Morris set the best example. Slick Rick, yes, come on to the Couples Connection. It's a great place to start. All the dudes are talking about how bad the dating apps are.
Why
get
not
off the dating apps and try our Couples Connection.
Yes.
Right? Definitely try it. All right. Jesse Moore's in the comments. What's up, Jesse? Jesse Moore is from the Bay.
Hello,
up, Jesse? What's going on?
Okay, so we have a lot of people welcoming Luca and Maria. So Kai just said, Cheng, you are so graceful and have a good energy. Thank you.
I don't choose them bad, Kaija. I don't choose them bad.
Thank you.
And I agree, sis. I agree. Right?
Sometimes a little bit too much energy.
Gotta take the bad with the good.
Yeah. All right. So Troy Coate said, I'm loving your inside voice to Cheng. I don't feel like I'm in trouble anymore.
Thank you. I'm good googly moogly. Troy, imagine being right here. Imagine being right here. And the whole, man, come on. Yeah, we had to have a talk. We had to have a serious sit down. Right? I love it too. Thank you for commenting on that, Troy.
Hello, Mr. Yeah, thank you for joining us. So hopefully Cambodia is more developed than Laos. If not, I'm not going.
I think it is. I mean, let me be honest. I've never been to Laos, however you want to pronounce it, before, but I've been to Cambodia. It's not super developed, and I mean, it is in those places, Siem Reap, Angkor Wat, and there's another one I can't remember. But those places are cool, but I just worry about the medical thing. I just worry about the medical thing. That's all I'm saying. You know, can you take care of me at a hospital if something goes wrong?
I'm sure I'm gonna take care of you. Okay, so Luca said, "Oh, Slick Rick, kamusta ka? Cheng, you know what's the meaning? What this means, right? Yes." Stop counting. Okay. So, yes, kamusta ka is how are you?
Like, how are you? I learned that. I learned that before I came here.
Yeah. So here we have come on, click it on, please. Okay. Party hard, trucking and traveling. Yay! Thank you so much.
Welcome to our channel, Party Hard, because that's definitely a first time.
Yes, welcome to Research Abroad. And also, we would like to thank Ken for giving us the membership, because Party Hard got and Big Boss for giving us the free memberships because Party Hard got one.
You got one of them. I still don't know where are the other ones. Who got the other ones?
Right. Okay. All right. So Anders said, Mr. Yes, maybe going to go check it out next year. Benefit say with CM Reap is a short trip to Bangkok for medical. Current border spat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I think the border spat is over. I think I read the news that the border spat, they kind of have a truce, a ceasefire going on now, and they're going to be okay. But Siem Reap is a cool place. Siem Reap is very cool. Cambodia is cool. I just worry about the whole medical thing. As you get older, we all know if you're 45 or older, things just happen. Things just creep up that you have no control over, and you want to be in a place where there's a good hospital or good medical care. And I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so Slick Rick said, Mr. Cambodia is only a slight bit more developed than Laos. I've been to Cambodia twice.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Slick Rick. All right, so Ken said, great thing to know, Rick. Thanks. Okay. So Mr. said, Anders Peterson, CM Reap is actually the first place I wanted to go in Cambodia. I have heard many good things about it over the years.
I know that they're super polite. They're super nice. They're nice. They are nice people. And again, if you're looking for a fit, feminine, and friendly woman, you are going to find them in Cambodia. You're definitely going to find them there. Very super nice, super polite. Gender roles, traditional gender roles, all of that. There's trade-offs, though. There are definitely trade-offs.
Okay. Johan Nielsen said some countries have considered citizen salary type thing, as there might not be jobs for all.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely true. You can't. They don't have the infrastructure to support jobs for foreigners coming in and all that, and take care of their own people. Got to take care of your own people first.
Okay, for sure. All right. So there. Party Hard said, working people have to always do something.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So Slick Rick said, Mr. Don't be discouraged. Cambodia is a cool, laid-back place. And I had a lot of fun the times that I visited.
Cool. Okay.
So Clint P, thank you for checking in. AI will start taking over here in the US because this is where the labor is the highest. I've been here just quiet listening. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I always appreciate you checking in. And I agree with you, Clint. I think slowly but surely, imagine what it's going to be like in 10 years. Just imagine that. If AI is doing what it's doing now, imagine how fast it's growing, how much smarter it's getting. I think it said it doubles in intelligence every 3 months. AI does doubles in intelligence. So imagine what his life is going to be like in 5 or 10 years. It's going to be crazy, right?
Okay, so Mr. said, I don't understand people who want to work to death. I've worked the equivalent of 2 full careers already, and I look forward to not working anymore. I can think of plenty better things to do.
Absolutely. Think about it. You're supposed to retire at 65, but the average lifespan is 74, 75 years old.
So you only have a
10 years after you retire, and then you're dead. Right? That's it. That's your whole life. You start working at 2021 for your whole life, and then you're dead 10 years after you retire. That just doesn't sound like a good plan to me.
Yeah. You can work and enjoy at the same time.
Yeah. You think?
Amirabui Al Mubarak, big ups. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so Anders said, I have 4 countries I am looking at retiring to. Philippines, visited already. Cambodia next year. Then Belize and Panama visit in 2020.
I read that Panama has a good retirement plan for Americans or Western people who want to retire there. They make it pretty easy. It's kind of like Costa Rica. they do make it pretty easy to retire in Panama. You do have to have like a minimum amount of money that you put in your bank account or something like that. But they make it pretty easy, and you're still close to the U.S., so it's not a bad thing.
Okay. Yeah. So Obi-Wan said Belize is on my list too.
Yeah, it's not, and Belize is right there too. Belize is nice, small country, got a lot of seaside out there. So yeah.
So Johan Nilsson said dairy products, beef products, grass-fed.
Beef products, sis.
Yes,
beef.
And seafood, shrimp.
Shrimp's expensive? Really?
Here in Manila, but when you go to Rojas City, in the provinces, it's where seafood capital, it's cheaper.
Okay,
of course.
Right. But yeah, beef is expensive, sis, for sure. Steaks and stuff like that. Tiger Ronnie said he liked hot sauce too.
And then, of course, the big boss said, Wang Dang Sweet Puntang, what up, gang? Okay. Right. So, Anders said, Belize is becoming a bit too occupied by U.S. expats. It's like Dumaguete here in the Philippines.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think Costa Rica, I think all those Central American countries, not all of them, but some of them are getting like that when it comes to Belize, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, especially Panama, countries like that. I think there are a lot of expats are looking to move out of the U.S. and find a cheaper life and still be close to the U.S. Right?
Okay. So Frank said, I love hot sauce too. Okay.
Gotta have hot sauce. How do you eat Mexican food without hot sauce?
Okay. Tiger Ronnie said, you can get her number faster than your food.
Right. Hey, for reals. That's real. That is real, dude.
Yeah. So Tony P said electricity was my biggest surprise.
It's spendy. It's spendy. You know, I learned how to kind of manage my AC. At first, I had my AC running all day, all night, 24/7, and I got the bill. It was like 4,000 something like that. Yeah. And so I learned that there's times, especially when I'm not here, just hit the fan, or turn it off. It's all good. But also I learned when I'm sleeping, that's a good 7 or 8 hours. Hit the fan, leave the fan on when you're sleeping, and you'll be all right too.
Yeah, and plus you don't wake up with allergic rhinitis.
Yes.
Yeah. So Luca said, maybe so much entitlement in the States.
Luca, you're so right. You're so right. We could go on forever, but we only have 9 minutes because Shane wants to eat. But there is a lot of entitlement, and especially with the women in the States, with some of the women in the States.
Some, not all.
Not all. But I just think there's a lot of, if you're an older gentleman, if you're in the fourth quarter or the second half of your life, and you're looking for it to settle down and hopefully meet a young lady that to spend your time with, I think the Philippines might be a good place to look. It doesn't mean you don't have to vet carefully here, because you definitely have to. You better, or you will F around and find out. But it could be a good place if you find the right one.
All right. So the Black Box said, if you guys who are aiming to be an expat to stay, Michael Onstad sells health insurance for expats in the Philippines.
Okay.
All right. So,
scroll.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Anders said there is at least one supermarket in Siem Reap with Western food.
All right. And let's see. Let's make sure we don't miss anybody. Okay.
So Mr. said, not just any mall. It needs to be a nice mall. I went to a mall in Laos and it looked nice outside, but inside they turned it into a giant flea market. Turned.
Yeah. Post.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Stephen McCardle said, young kids are different because of no parent in the home.
I agree.
Kids get raised in the streets too, often because kids need 2 points in the home for proper guidance. Parents, yes.
Post. Okay. Yeah. Need 2 parents in the home for proper guidance. And I totally agree with that. I absolutely agree. And you see what happens when they don't have 2 parents in the home, right? Mr. said, I've been to Grand Forks and it was colder than a witch's titty. And Mr. I have to agree, bro. Grand Forks, Bismarck, man, it is People don't understand cold until you get to North Dakota. It is extremely, extremely cold. Right?
Okay, Anders said, I was doing flight training there. We would fly down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, although negative 40 degrees Celsius for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's super cold.
All right, Journeys in Bohol. Welcome to Rich Abroad. Hi guys, moved to Bohol 3 years ago with our 8-year-old daughter from Southern California.
Welcome to our channel, Journeys from Bohol. And I need to ask you a very, very important question. Are you a USC or UCLA fan? That's all I need to know. USC or UCLA?
Okay. So we're waiting for your reply.
That's an important question.
Yeah, Kai just said you will always miss your family, but you can still go visit. Having day-to-day peace of mind, priceless.
And the fact that I know I have sisters and brothers that love me, nieces and nephews that love me, it's always good. And I can call, they can call me. My number ain't changed. They know how to get a hold of me. And it feels good. It feels good. Peace of mind is priceless. And I totally agree with you, sis. And I'll see you pretty soon. Hey, I'll see you pretty soon too. Death Rate got one of those memberships.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. So. All right. So yes, there. Ken said, I'm working most of the time, so it feels to me others can get something nice to see from this channel. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, we really appreciate that, Ken.
Yes.
For sure.
Raymond Walker said, in 2021, the whole state of Texas froze for a week. Yeah. Climate change is real. The weather here in the Philippines is great.
It gets a little hot. It gets a little humid. And during this time of year in typhoon season, the rain can get to you. But there's always going to be cons. There's just always going to be cons no matter what. It just is what it is, right?
Okay, so Anders said, regarding the slower pace, could be hard for me trying to do my online job, 100% reliant on solid internet or power. In retirement, heck yeah, let me slow all the way down.
Absolutely. And Tiger Ronnie, you said it, bro. You said it.
As long as I can watch my football games, I will be good.
College football is right around the corner. Can't wait. Yeah, it changes everything. College football, man, and NFL football is here. The Hall of Fame game just started. I mean, heaven.
Okay, so Frank said locals like to talk basketball.
They like talking about basketball, right?
Like in every barangay or in every street, there's a basketball court. Troy Coate said, slower pace works great for me. I am a business owner with a side gig. Philippines is my time to slow down and enjoy the simple things. All right, so Journeys in Bohol, in the U.S. government, workers work pretty slow too. Just go.
Good call.
Just go
good
to
call,
the
Journeys. Especially you're from California, so you know the deal. They're not in a hurry to do nothing. Yeah, I mean there'll be lines outside around the corner, and DMV is in California. Depending on the you're in, DMV can be. It can be a whole entire day job. Yeah, for sure.
Frank Ellis said, Rich, do you consider Manila fast?
No. I mean, by Philippine standards, yes. But I mean, when you think about the people or the women in the Philippines, definitely. But as far as like, business and getting around and doing things, accomplishing things or service things, no, bro. No, not at all.
Okay.
But it's still faster than other places in the Philippines.
All right. So T Swin, welcome to Rich Abroad. I find you.
He's been here.
Yeah. Just making sure I welcome him. I find you make more associates as you get older and not friends.
Yeah, you meet people. You meet some good people. You meet some different people for sure. You meet a lot of associates, a lot of people that you might consider to be colleagues and some, but it's tough to make good friends as you get older. It's just my experience anyway. I've met it's hard. I think it's really hard to meet people that you consider friends. And I think this channel has helped me to meet some people that I really, really appreciate and that have really grown on me. We've kind of grown together, and I've been able to meet some good people that I really appreciate, because having Ching here is cool, but there's nothing like being able to talk shit about football, about sports, being able to talk about your team, man stuff, be able to talk about women, be able to, sit around and drink or, have a drink or two. there's nothing like the camaraderie, and I appreciate Ching, but yeah, there's nothing like that.
Yes, I understand. Anders said, "Guys suck at making friends, and it just gets worse as we get older."
It's true. It's definitely true.
Cliff TV,
What's up,
hello.
Cliff?
You must be busy working. Definitely, it's harder to make friends as you get older because you know to look out for the
experience kicks in.
BS. Your parents probably told you the same thing mine did. Everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've learned that by now, right? You've learned that firsthand because you've had all kinds of situations where you learned, and you kind of, your radar is up, and it is what it is. Yeah.
DG said, "I enjoy entertaining myself nowadays."
For sure.
And Frank said, "I was raised in Detroit. We
didn't have no friends, right? I hear you.
Okay, so Black Box said, "All my friends still work and I spent most of my time alone, but that's okay. I'll be exploring the Philippines, will be my freedom and make new friends."
Mr. said, "I never got any membership." Mr. I'm telling, bruh.
Yeah.
We could give out 100 memberships, like literally.
Like the last.
We try. How many did we give out in the one? We probably gave out 30.
30, but Slick Rick didn't get one.
YouTube randomly assigns them. We can't give them to somebody because we would have gave them to we would have gave one to BYL. We would have gave one to you. There's nothing we can do to buy you one. I mean, to give you a membership, and that's what kind of sucks. And I've actually sent a thing into YouTube to kind of complain about it because it needs to change. But it's there. I wish there was something we could do about it. If anybody has a suggestion, please get with me. Send me a something on WhatsApp or something, because I would love to be able to do that. Seriously, because there's certain people I would like for them to have a membership, but we can't control it.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's get through these comments and let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to eat.
Nah, I'm good.
I see you over there looking at me sideways.
Okay, so Obi-Wan said, "I think it's easier to meet people in the Philippines. I just wonder if they have another agenda."
And that's the key. That's the key. You can meet local people, but you never know why they're befriending you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Slick Rick said, "Richie, it's looking like YouTube is randomly handing out the gift memberships to random people that don't necessarily follow this channel. I don't recognize most of those names." Or maybe they are subscribers, but they haven't really constantly commented.
Yeah, I think they just don't. They're subscribers, but they just don't comment, or kind of they're kind of sitting on the sidelines and watching or listening. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, Obi-Wan said that. Yeah.
So Frank Ellis said, "Gio moved to Bangkok."
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, he moved out of Bacolod to Bangkok. You know what? I'm gonna say something, and I don't know if Gio even watches our channel. I know he knows who we are, but I went through like a midlife crisis. I'm gonna just be real with you fellas. I went through it in 2012, 2013. The kids grew up. The kids were out of the house. My partner passed away. I went through it, and man, I mean, I really went through it, and that was one of the reasons I ended up going to China, is because I just wanted something different. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, it was a little crazy. So I understand. I don't know if Gio is going through that actually. I don't know what's going on with him, but I kind of don't throw shade on Gio, because I mean, he could be going through the same thing I was, and it is tough. And I bet you, I'm willing to bet that some of the cats in this chat can kind of concur that they've been through it too.
Right? Okay. So Ed John Lin. I hope that
Ed J online.
Ed
Junior.
Ed Junior on. Thank you.
There you go.
Ed Junior online. So just found your channel and watched few videos. Love it, and seeing you were live. Do you guys do this on a schedule?
We do.
Yes.
Every this same time every week we'll be here, and we'll also be offering another live stream at least once a week, because Ching starts work again starting tomorrow. So our schedule gets a little hectic with both of us working full time, and we make our videos and we do live streams. But you can bank on it every weekend at this time, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We will be online on YouTube.
Friday and Saturday.
Well, we'll decide on that. But there will be a second one. But we will always this won't always be here.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ed J. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit the like button. We appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah, but the regular schedule is Saturday night, 9 p.m. if you're in the US.
Always.
Okay, Death Ray said, huge respect. Thank you for answering my question on raising kids and expectation in the Philippines. You are welcome.
Thanks, Death. Thanks for asking, Death Ray. We appreciate it. There's a lot of old heads, a lot of people with a lot of wisdom in this channel, in the chat, that can give a lot of guidance and direction to some young bucks trying to come over here or trying to make moves. Right?
Okay, so Kevin said 30 years ago I could remember 30 plus phone numbers, and now I might remember 5.
I don't remember nobody's phone number. I don't know nobody's. I mean, that's what's changed, right? You used to have all these numbers memorized in your mind, but now that's all changed. I don't know nobody's phone number. I think I know my own.
I know my own.
I know my own phone number, right?
And yours. Do you even know my phone number?
I don't know your phone number. No, I literally don't.
Okay, so Anders said, haha, Kevin, last time I was in Norway, Mom was going to disconnect the landline, told her not to, as it is the only number in Norway I remember.
Yeah. Does anybody have a landline anymore?
I do.
Right.
We do at home. Okay. Yeah, so Raymond said, my mother was almost a victim of AI fraud. Good thing I was with her at that time.
The voice stuff, man. It's the voice stuff.
Okay, so Mr. said, I'm actually curious about this AI girlfriend. I want to see what it's like for a girlfriend that never complains, doesn't talk too much, and doesn't nag me.
Must be a hell of a woman. Must be a hell of a woman, right?
If it's too good to be true, it doesn't exist. Maybe not. So the Black Box said, I seen a video of a woman in her 20s saying that her AI is her second.
But what is that doing for society, though? I mean, when men and women aren't even talking to each other, we're using AI. Yeah, come on. I don't know.
You don't have real connections anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that that's good for us.
So Frank Ellis said, did you guys see the movie Her? That's a good
I haven't seen it, but I'll check that out, though.
Okay. So the Big Boss said, I got an AI girlfriend. The wife is jealous. So Anders said, Mr. The AI will become more and more like.
It's going to keep improving. It's not going away. And it doubles in intelligence every 3 months is what I wrote.
And for the older people, just like, for example, my mom and dad, they cannot really determine which is AI from not.
Yeah.
So it's really tough to identify. So AI, Raymond Walker said, AI only needs 10 seconds of your voice to mimic you. All right. So Luca said, yeah, what about the middle-aged woman from France who thought she was talking to Brad Pitt?
I saw that one. Yeah.
Got duped, sent $800 equivalent to.
I mean, sometimes I say this sometimes. There has to be a point where common sense has to enter the equation. And I mean, come on, you really thought, why would Brad Pitt need $800? Come on. Look, I read about that too. And I just sometimes I'm just like, come on, seriously. I mean, in my mind, I think sometimes people actually deserve to get took because they're not using common sense.
Okay.
Yeah. All
right. So Slick Rick said, everyone, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So Clint P said, Rich and Chang, let me say something. My blow-up doll don't ever complain.
Mine doesn't either. My blow-up doll don't complain either. Actually, she does complain. A little bit, sometimes. But not too much. But I appreciate you. All right. All right. Ready for preseason football? I'm definitely ready for preseason football. Thank God there's only 3 games instead of 4. I appreciate that.
So T Swin said, I visited Canada and couldn't wait to get back to the state because of the prices.
Right. The prices in Canada are no joke either.
So Anders said, AI robot combined girlfriend made driver shopper. What's not to like?
Ooh, Mr. said Montreal is the best city in Canada. Mr. I can't say. I would love to argue it because I'd like to say Toronto. Some people say Vancouver. I'm just not trying to hear any of that. I've never been to Montreal, so I got nothing on it. But I would love to go to Montreal. I'd love to check it out, but I've never been.
Okay.
PB
said, Philip Brewer said, people all over the world ride the love.
Ride the train. Ride the train, man. Right? Super R. Exact. Thank you, brother. Thank you, PB. And Ed Jr. online. What time on Saturdays do we start? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us next time. And by the way, if you guys have a topic that you would like us to discuss,
yes,
hit us in the email. Hit us in the email. We'll add that into our topics. We're always anything that's interesting to you guys is what we want to talk about.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What else? All right.
Okay. So Raymond said, my mother got a call from someone sounding like me, asking to send money because I am in trouble. I never have a voice greeting on my phone.
That's why I tell people don't leave a voice greeting on your phone anymore. And if you don't recognize the number, don't answer it. Don't answer it if you don't recognize the number, because the AI can now pick up your voice and use your voice now.
So Skytech said, I see many people here that have a job use a free food bank.
It's true, and that's a good topic. A free food bank. A food bank is like where they give away food for more unfortunate people. It's like a volunteer charity community thing where you can go to a church or to a local person in the city, and you can get food
on a daily basis.
On a daily, it's usually weekly basis. But it could be daily sometimes.
Okay.
But it's really cool, really cool. I'd never even heard of a food bank until like maybe last year, something like that. But they're super, super cool, right?
Okay, so Ed Jr. is from Missouri.
From Missouri. Okay, Ed. Okay. We appreciate having you. Appreciate having you in the house.
All right. So I think we have that. Okay. So nomadic healthy lifer. Okay. Welcome to Research Abroad. If we haven't mentioned you yet, I'm currently in Bacolod after moving from Davao City. I'll be in Manila in a couple of weeks with my girl to apply for my SRRV. We would love to meet up for coffee or dinner if you're in town.
Absolutely. Hit us in the email. Hit us in the email. Just look at and I'll put the email in the description if it's not already in there. But you can look at any of our videos. Email will be there. Hit us in the email. And let's arrange it. Let's do it. Right? Definitely love meeting up with cool people.
Okay.
Right.
So Kaiji,
my sister said,
transparency is good when you have nothing to hide. Boom. Trust is essential as well. That's a tough one.
Boom. I completely agree. Completely agree. Let's see. I think we're getting to the bottom of it. Did I see BYL? Did he say BYL?
No.
He was just helping me with that. Right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So Mr. said, I'm not giving anyone my password. Nobody. I have an alarmingly large amount of midget bowling.
You got me. You got me, dude. You got me with that one. I love midget bowling videos. Dude. I don't know where you get these from, bro, but you are good at these. You are good. Okay. All right. Black Box said, I'm going to go the second year in my stay in the Philippines. I'll be able to save up to go to a game. I can't afford to go now. Right? Excellent. Go. You got to go. You got to do it. Slick Rick is at games every week, damn near, it seems like. Right? Is there a link to get a membership? I can't believe I've been missing all of this. Sis, go to
if you go to the chat right now,
you can get them. You can go in the chat right now and
then sorry.
Go ahead.
On the lower right of your screen, you can see a sign.
Only if they're on the phone, though.
Yeah, if you're on your mobile phone, you can see on the lower right hand corner of your phone that there's a dollar sign or where you can click and then just get a membership.
And you can get a membership that way. You can always also do it in our premieres, and you can and in the live streams, right?
Yes.
Okay. And all right, let's turn that volume off, right? Okay, thank you. All right. And Big Boss said there should be a link, and I think everybody jumped in.
Yeah, and on the main page, you just go to our main homepage, Research Abroad, and then beside the subscribe button, there's a join button.
Yeah. All right, quick. And you guys, thanks for jumping in and helping my sis. And sis, I'm gonna call you after this is over anyway. All right. What am I doing?
Obi-Wan said we should all have a sleepover at Rich's.
Come on, y'all, shoot. I got Kool-Aid. I got Kool-Aid. I got tacos. I get some popcorn, and I got some whiskey for the good company.
Okay,
right?
so Mr.
Oh, yeah. What happened? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's that. I think.
Okay. So Mr. said, I never had any issues making friends, young or old, but I understand being picky because even though I get along with most people easily, I don't like
That's the
everyone.
key. Mister, that's the key. And I'm super easy going. I get along with everybody, but that doesn't mean I like everybody. I've met the good side of this channel is I've met a lot of cool people that I really like. But the flip side of that is I've met some people, I'm not gonna lie, that I didn't really like. I mean, I'm just being real. I've met people I just didn't really care for, and otherwise I probably wouldn't spend time with them. And I'm not saying I'm better than them or anything like that. I'm just saying I didn't feel like I meshed with them. So that's the you said it perfectly. Is you get pickier as you get older, and there's people you can get along with, but you don't necessarily really like, and that's how I feel. That's how I
Okay.
feel.
All right. So
Ashley Keys.
Ashley Keys, welcome to Rich Abroad. I just finished watching Ace video when y'all feed the hood.
One of our funnest videos
Thank
we
you.
made. That was a super good time. We love that, and we now follow Ace all the damn time in his adventures. And I don't know if you watched our video where we were able to give out 500 kilograms.
I can't remember.
I think it was 500 kilograms of rice to some needy families for typhoon victims, courtesy of our audience helping us out to donate. So
yes,
Ashley Keys, welcome to our channel. Ashley, I have to ask you this, and I'm sure you've been asked this before. Ashley is a multi-sex name. So are we talking with a woman or a man? Both are welcome. Right?
Yes.
All right.
And there said, Mr. Many Americans confuse acquaintances for friends. I think my ex kept saying I have a lot of friends. I consider myself to have 2 friends.
Yeah, acquaintances is different. It's a whole different ballgame.
Okay.
Obi-Wan said, great video. We appreciate you, Obi-Wan.
Yes. K
Fleetwood is in the house. What's up? Just dropped in. Boom. We love it. We love it.
Kai just said, submission does not mean doormat. Good leadership breeds submission naturally, in my opinion.
And you guys believe me when I tell you, none of my sisters are doormats. None of them. None of them. Growing up, I can tell you that. But still, you can see that there are some American women that get it and that are proud to be married, proud of their husband, and support their husbands, love their husbands, and all of that. And I'm very proud of my sister.
So Mr. said, Anders Peterson, I agree, but I have been very hesitant to give people the title of friend since I was a teenager. But I have a talent for reading people in that way, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's cool to have acquaintances, but friend is the dude you call at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, dude, I need your help. And you got one phone call, he's coming. And that's your friend. That's how I look at it anyway. That's your friend. And I can't say that about everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Right. Andrew Holloway.
First timer for Andrew. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to my house.
I have enjoyed your channel. I am retiring to the Philippines this year. I tried the online dating sites to get a head start. Fruitless thus far. Seems to be a lot of fake profiles or scammers.
Andrew, damn it. If you are trying the dating sites, I'm going to promo this one more time. Join our couples connection. Andrew, hit us in the email. Hit me in the email, and I'll give we'll talk on WhatsApp, and you can join our couples connection. There are some nice, beautiful young ladies on this channel that are looking to meet some quality men. They are quality young Filipinas. And it's way better than being on a dating app, right? Because you get to be on a quality show that has quality people on it. So join. If you guys are looking to meet some young Filipinas, if you're looking to meet some quality man, then damn it, come join our couples connection. Do it. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Show who you are. Yeah. Damn it.
What he said.
All right. Okay. Let's end this because I know. I'm sorry, sweetie. We've gone way overboard, but. Go ahead, let's do this one.
Phoebe said, if everything is automated, then everyone would be on government subsidies, community housing, and limitations on food purchases and other items we have so frequently enjoyed will be over. Yes.
Right? Would be over. There's something to that. There's something to that for sure, right?
Okay, I thought we're on the left. That's okay. Black box said,
again, huh?
Yeah. Yes, Philip, it will probably be a CBDC situation, which I think isn't right. But it may happen.
Hey, sis.
Yes.
Kaiser, all right, my sister's a new member. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Kai.
Thank you.
All right. Good instruction. See how everybody works together like that? Phenomenal, right?
So Andrew said, I think a lot of people moving to insert cheap retirement place here will be unhappy if they are just looking at the cost of living there. See too many people move and just come back within a year.
Because you have to have your mind right, and your mind has to be ready to move to a different place and adjust to their standards,
their culture.
To their culture, because it's gonna be a shock. You're not gonna have a lot of the things that you had in your own country. So your mind really has to be right, and your money's got to be right too. But I agree with you. A lot of people they come and they think they're ready, but they end up moving back because they just can't take it.
So the black box said there is a lot of reasons why people leave, but usually it's more to do with the relationship that goes sour. Most expats leave for the Philippines for a relationship, Anders, in my opinion. Okay.
Right. No, I totally agree with that. Right. Right.
Okay. So the big boss said had a relative just moved to Panama. Pretty nice.
It's not bad. It is not bad.
Okay. Obi-Wan said planning is everything.
All right, Morris.
Black box. A lot of people get overwhelmed on the prices and don't realize how much they spend.
Especially cats that come here and they want to date the nice young women, and dating people. You got to spend money to date, and it's just what it is. You can start spending a lot more money than you were ready for. So I agree with that, right?
So Frank Ellis said, "Do you guys mean world remit?"
No, it's Remitly. It's called Remitly. So if you want to Google that, Remitly, it is an excellent. It's to me, I think the best way to send money from the U.S. or from whatever country you're from to here.
Okay. So the black box said, plus, if you don't have a pension, SSI, something steady coming in, it's a suicide mission. 50K or more will eventually run out.
It quickly, very quickly, right? All right.
So we have a new name.
All right.
So Ulpiano Stoner, watching and listening from Caloocan North, Metro Manila, Philippines. Welcome to our live stream. Welcome to Rich Abroad.
Welcome. We love having local people in our group. And don't be shy to add your comments to the comments.
Yes.
Don't be shy to call in or add your comments. We love having local people because you can give a lot of us foreigners a lot of insight and local knowledge, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We just skipped. Okay.
Okay.
Kay Fleetwood said, so Richie, you must have the inverter AC that is important in the Philippines.
The inverter AC and the inverter fridge are absolutely crucial to have, right?
So Raymond said, I saw a giant spider at a restaurant overlooking the Taal volcano. It went behind my Filipino. She did not even react.
Right. He was probably tripping, huh? I probably would have been too. I'm not really cool on spiders, actually.
Okay.
Right.
So
Ed Jr., if you want to join the Couples Connection, just here. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna post. You go ahead and talk. I'm gonna post the email right here. Richie.
.Rich. Okay, so here, so
I'll take care of this. You go ahead.
Okay, so I can't read the comments because I can't scroll down. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so there you go. Rich is already posted.
So I just posted the email. All you got to do is hit us in the email. We'll take care of the rest. We'll get you on the Couples Connection. We love it. There's overwhelming response in the Couples Connection. Trust us, it's getting bigger. We got a lot of shy people. Stop being shy. You guys want to meet a Filipina. Filipinas want to meet you. So come on the Couples Connection and let's do it. Let's make it happen. Quit being shy. Show your best. Put your best foot forward. Show who you are. Let's get it. Let's do it.
And if you want to have an idea of how our Couples Connections run, you may look back on our other videos, but particularly our live stream, because we had Slick Rick and Morris on our show
and they did an excellent job.
Yes.
So join the Couples Connection, you guys. It's a great way to meet quality Filipinas and vice versa. Right?
Ed is asking if is it right here on this channel? Yes, normally we do it on this channel. So Big Boss said, "I'd like to be on Couples Connection."
Yeah.
Nah.
Look, if you ain't married, if you ain't married or otherwise taken, call us. send us an email. We will put you on Couples Connection. It's fun. We have a lot of fun. You get to all you have to do is mic up and cam up.
Yeah, you realize that's a big boss talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. All right, and I think Slick Rick is kind of giving people a little bit.
Yes, thank you so much,
background.
Slick Rick. Okay, so Cliff TV on retirement. I love my job. I absolutely love what I do, and even after all this time, every day seems to be an adventure. It's hard to get off the ship as long as I'm physically able.
Hear you. I definitely hear you.
Okay, Christopher Michael said, I'm not about this pyramid scheme lifestyle. I don't plan on working until 65. Even if I make it there, I will surely die soon after. Live life and enjoy now. Nobody's promised to live until then. Yes, I agree.
Christopher Michael, I see you sent also a super
Thank
sticker.
you so much.
Much appreciated. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, Christopher. And the Black Box said, I retired just about 2 years ago and I love it. I can go to the gym, work out like crazy, and sleep the rest of the day and do things like I like to do.
Right. Big Boss said retirement is the bomb. I love it. Chi-Town 38 said got here late again. The USA sucks. Too much violence and nobody held accountable. Who you telling, brother? Who you telling? I know. Obi-Wan said I might start an AI business or something, but I'm not working ever again if I can help it. I don't blame you. Jesse Moore said USC, fight on, brother. Fight on. I don't want to hear nothing about UCLA, nothing about UCLA or Bruins, nothing. It is USC. It is fight on. And if you ain't a USC fan, I'm kidding. It doesn't matter if you're USC or UCLA. It doesn't matter. I'm a USC alum, so I'm a little bit partial. But anyway, what are you acting all scared for? Right? All right. Let's see. Kuya Dave's Adventures.
Hello, Kuya Dave. Welcome
What's
to
going
Rich
on,
Abroad.
What is going on? Good to have you in the house. We appreciate you. You guys, we do this show. If you're in the U.S. or Canada, we do the show every Saturday at 9 p.m. Join our show. We love having you here. I got to get Ching something to eat, or she's gonna beat me down.
No.
What?
I'm okay.
You okay? All right. I'm trying to get through the comments, baby. We got a lot of comments. The fans are really enjoying the show,
and we love that.
I love having the fans in here, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have so many comments.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get to them all and read them all.
That Ray said, on my cell phone, I had to accept an option to accept membership for the user, Mr. That could be holding up his ability to get membership.
Mr. Check that out. Very important. Right? Okay. So maybe that might be the deal, Mr. Okay. No, each person has to enable. There we go. See, that's what the chat does, right? Nap said each person has to enable the assigning gifting of membership to receive one.
Okay,
so there you go.
Good to know.
So check out. So make sure you guys check out these two comments. You have to enable
it. And Naps.
Yeah, for sure. And that way, I think that'll make it easier for everybody. Right? Okay. All right. And then
Black Box said, I'm emptying my apartment slowly, Obi-Wan, so that almost everything will be gone, but I can call up a service that will come and take my stuff and donate it.
Yeah, and Ken said 25 free memberships he sent in. And Ken, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ken.
That was awesome. I wish we could assign the memberships. I wrote into Facebook, to YouTube to let them know, or entered a poll anyway. I didn't write in, but hopefully they'll change that in the near future. It would be nice to be able to assign memberships instead of they giving them out randomly to people. So right, okay. So let's see. Okay.
Okay.
And
Morris said, Napoleon, where can I
find that? Right.
So Raymond said Gio is just on vacation there. He will leave the Philippines to travel Southeast Asia at the end of the year when his lease is up.
Yeah, I know he said he was leaving though. I think he's on a journey, and I think sometimes every man in here can kind of relate to that. Sometimes you just kind of need to regroup, and I get it. I absolutely get it. Right?
Okay, don't read that. That's what Clint said. Okay, Calbo said, I have a landline. The Black Box said, sorry. Gio's marriage ended and his view of the Philippines changed after that.
Yeah, look, things happen. Things happen. relationships can jack you up, right?
Kai just said, I hope you guys have a great meal. Thank you for an awesome live stream. Nice to engage with the awesome followers and members as well. Thank you,
Thank
Kai.
you, sis.
You made
Love
Rich's day.
You know you did. You know you did. Love you, sis. Okay.
So Calvo said, hey, Black Box Podcast, you just reminded me that I actually had to hunt for a downed F4 Phantom Jet.
Okay. And hey, you guys, if you haven't already, check out Black Box's channel, and check it out if you want to subscribe. I think you'll probably like his channel. So, okay, where are we going? Do we have enough? I think. All right.
Okay, we have a few people we need to shout out. Jay said, I hear that the Vietnam is the next best place to live or retire as an expat in terms of cost. What are your thoughts on that,
Jay?
Richie?
I recommend it, bro. I do recommend, if you're trying to retire in Southeast Asia, Vietnam is even cheaper. There will be the language barrier sometimes. A lot of people that speak English, especially depending on where you retire. If you go to Da Nang, Nha Trang, or Ho Chi Minh City, I don't think you're going to have much of a problem. I really don't. Prices are cheap. It's a fun time in Vietnam. It is a good time. I've been there before, and I actually wouldn't mind. I would put that on the list. I would definitely put it on the list. Right? Open Your Eyes said, hello, lovely couple. Hello, Open Your Eyes. Much appreciated. And thank you for the compliment. That was very nice of you. Right?
Welcome to Richard.
Welcome to our channel. Yeah, absolutely. Eric Brewer. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Eric? What's happening? You're coming in at the very end of our channel. You guys, if you don't know it, every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be here. If you want to be on the Couples Connection, hit us in the email. Join us in the email Couples Connection. I'm going to fire off the email again. It's here at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire it off again so everybody can see it. Hit us in the email. Just let us know, I want to be on Couples Connection. We'll take care of the rest. We'll get you on. We'll ask you. Ching is going to do the interview. She'll ask you about 20 simple, easy questions so people can get to know you. And you'll cam up, you'll mic up so the guys or the girls can see you. It's a cool show. Check out the last Couples Connection live stream, and I think you'll like it. Okay?
Yes, and Traveler 4444, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much. Right? Just wanted to say thanks, and thank you, Traveler 444.
Yes.
And let's see. Frank said, check out War Remit. It's better than Remitly. Really? Hey, I'll take your word for it, and I'm gonna check it out. Right? Right?
Okay. So Eric Powell, hello. Find me a Philippine princess.
There Powell, get on the Couples Connection.
Yes.
Hit us in the email. I'm telling you, look, you guys think that there are women in the comments, there's women watching right now that are looking for quality.
They're just
men.
quiet.
They're just quiet, right? They're just quiet. Get in the Couples Connection, guys, right? Ken, we special shout out to Ken today for sending out 25 memberships. We appreciate you, Ken, from calling Down Under. We know that we have our brothers down under. We really appreciate you guys for popping in and joining us. Right?
Okay.
Is that it? I think you guys. I think we made it.
Yeah.
I think we made it. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. I think this has been one of our best live streams.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. Shout out to you for doing a good job.
Thank you.
You ain't just cute, huh? A whole bunch more to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right, baby. All right. Thank you to Ching. Thank you to Slick Rick.
Thank you
for making this show what it is. And really thank all of you guys.
Yes.
For calling in. Thank you guys for your comments.
Thank you for the engagement.
And thank you guys for welcoming my beautiful sister to the live stream.
Hope that this is not the last time you'll be joining us, Kaija.
I got 9 other sisters who I'd love to have join us. Right? So, anyways, until next time, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Let's go get you something to eat.
Yes.
Deuces.
And more.
I'm going to feed you. Deuces, we're out.